got a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, darling, you were meant to survive.
I would say that India has been at the forefront of innovation, and hence it is but natural that the inception of innovation starts from India.
Okay, you should believe on yourself and on your thoughts, because I always say this, when you're working hard, nobody's going to believe in you. When you've achieved what you told that you're going to achieve it, they're going to clap for you.
When there are low and difficult times, especially in the early stages of your business, what will get you through those difficult times will not be the hope of glitz and glamour. It will be because you genuinely love building and you love the product that you're taking to the world.
With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
You know, there's this really old quote that change is the only constant. So to embrace change and make that a part of your daily routine is to align yourself with change, and that naturally leads to innovation within yourself and the world around you.
स्टार्टअप करने में, बिजनेस करने में टीम बहुत ज़रूरी है. You cannot be a single man army. So very very critical to build a good team. तो साम दाम दंड भेद कुछ भी करके पैसा उठाओ और गाड़ी आगे बढ़ाओ.
I think जुगाड़ कदम कदम पे करना ही पड़ता है, like no, and that's why I think Indians are the most successful in the world because we can adapt. हम जुगाड़ करना जानते हैं.
Innovation is a culture. Innovation has to be done on a day-to-day basis in everything that you do, right? And you will try to improve. Net 1,000 small things will make a big change for a customer.
Lift me up in your branches, we can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart and spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
E-Summit, by bringing in such great speakers, is a great melting point from that perspective to encourage entrepreneurship.
अगर किसी स्टूडेंट को लाइफ में क्लैरिटी मिल जाए ना, तो आपने उसकी आधी जिंदगी सॉर्ट कर दी. एंड दैट्स द ग्रेट जॉब व्हिच E-Summit इज डूइंग वेरी गुड.
We are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
All right, IIT Bombay, how's the Josh? What's up? Are you guys excited? Make some noise, come on. Oh my God, that is so promising. Welcome to the 10th edition of India's first of its kind on-spot pitching and funding event, TTMM, aka the 10-Minute Million. I welcome you all to this grand event. My name is Amisha Gupta. And without any further ado, are you guys excited for the upcoming Fireside chat? Or should I tell you that who exactly is coming on this panel? Do you guys have any idea who is coming? Because I want to see some excitement. Mr. Bhavish Aggarwal, the co-founder of Ola, everyone. Come on. And you guys must be living under a rock if you don't know him, of course. And the fact that he is coming back to his roots. He is the alumni of IIT Bombay. Oh my God. All right, everybody. So without any further delay, I would like to tell you that he, of course, he's a visionary entrepreneur, the co-founder of Ola, a distinguished alumni of IIT Bombay. He started Ola in 2010 with the vision of revolutionizing the transportation in India through technology. Today, Ola operates in multiple countries and offers a range of services beyond ride-hailing, including food delivery and electric vehicle rentals. Mr. Aggarwal's entrepreneurial journey and Ola's growth have made them significant players in the global tech and transportation industry. His journey exemplifies the intersection of innovation, technology, and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with a humongous round of applause, let's welcome your own alumni of IIT Bombay, Mr. Bhavish Aggarwal, the co-founder of Ola. Welcome, sir. Welcome to IIT Bombay. Can you feel the energy? How are you feeling?
Hello, can you hear me? Really excited to be here, guys. इधर की light थोड़ी कम है, उधर की भी, but I can see the front. Are there the IIT Bombay folks here? सुनाई नहीं दिया इधर, थोड़ा जोर से बोलो यार. Last time I remember I was here when PAF करते हो ना आप अभी भी कि नहीं करते हो? होता है PAF? Last time at this stage I was standing in PAF 15 साल पहले. So wonderful to be back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. But please, let's have a round of applause, everyone. Let's welcome Mr. Bhavish Aggarwal. Thank you so much, sir. Please, you can have the seat. And also, to have this fireside chat, we have the honor to welcome Professor Varsha Apte. She's a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT Bombay and is currently also serving as the head of the department. She received her PhD from Duke University in the US in 1994 and subsequently worked in AT&T labs in the US till 2002. She has been on the faculty of CSE department of IIT Bombay since then. And also, in her leisure time, she enjoys music and being outdoors in nature. I'm really, really looking forward to this chat. But please, let's have a round of applause for Professor Varsha Apte, everyone. Let's welcome her. Come on. Welcome, ma'am. And the stage is all yours. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You know, I wish I would be introduced like this every time I'm going to give a lecture. So there'll be a lot better excitement for the lecture. But thank you very much for this grand introduction. Okay, I guess the floor is mine, and Bhavish is now for the next 45 minutes. Actually, only 20 minutes for me. Rest of it, I'm really hoping the questions just come from the audience. So yeah, in case you didn't get it, Bhavish is, our department. We like to say he's our alumni. I have taught him a course, and I was also his some sort of an R&D supervisor, and we have also gone to a conference trip together with a few other students. So we go a little bit back. And I wanted to thank the hosts, the organizers, because professors like to do two things: give lectures and ask questions. So I won't give a lecture today, I'll ask questions. And anyway, all that Bhavish did in at least the course I taught, he never listened to any lecture, he only came to answer the questions and did well. So we'll move on to that. Okay, so yeah, again, a few, because I got the mic and I am a professor, so I asked my colleagues to send a few questions. And so some of the questions we'll get out of the way quickly, will be a little technical and a little detailed. You can dream, but finally you have to work out the details. I think maybe Bhavish will agree with that.
Yes.
So Bhavish, I think I'm going to ask you only about 4 questions. And those 4 questions are going to be sort of chronological, a little bit about IIT, a little bit about Ola, the app, a little bit about the electric battery and electric vehicles thing, and then finally Krutrim, which is on everybody's minds. So quickly, Bhavish, what would you say was about IIT Bombay that you would say was an enabler for all your success, for you to dream first of all, and then your success?
No, firstly, ma'am, it is an absolute honor for me to be here with you. And ma'am ne mere bahut kaan kiche hain IIT Bombay mein, when I was a student. And they say your teachers really make you who you are. So, I really want to acknowledge you today. It's my honor to be here with you. And I'm sure all of us here, students from colleges, IIT college, IIT or other colleges, teachers have played such an important role in our life, right? नहीं अभी कॉलेज में हो तो ऐसा लगता नहीं है, कॉलेज के बाहर जाओगे तो ऐसा लगेगा. I am
response नहीं आया.
In college everybody is a rebel, right? Everybody is like मेरे को मस्ती करनी है, मेरे को whatever. I won't go into the details of the masti, but teachers are yeah, the teachers are such an important part of our lives, which we realize later as we grow up, just like how we realize the importance of parents in our lives, or any mentor or guru or whoever. And for me, ma'am, you were one of those, so I really am excited to be here. And I'm also excited to be back here in IIT Bombay. Like I mentioned, I was on this stage 15 years ago. Knees, we were doing a dance, some PAF dance, and itna mere ko dar lag raha tha, in local lingo, if I can say, phat rahi thi meri, right? So thankfully, life has come a long way from then. And hum log tab PAF mein yahan pe, bamboo and all, I'm sure अभी भी होता होगा, वो बच्चों के साथ बहुत नाइंसाफी होती थी तब तो, अभी भी होती होगी. But coming to your question, ma'am, on IIT Bombay, a little bit of my story for all of those here. I grew up in a tier 2, tier 3 town in North India, Ludhiana, and my parents are still there. Very middle class upbringing. I'm sure all of us have had similar upbringing. And माँ बाप का सपना था कि यार बेटा पढ़ाई करके IIT में जाएगा, तो बेटे ने पढ़ाई करी, पहली बारी नहीं हुआ, so I had to drop a year. And पहली बारी I didn't study much, and then I dropped a year, got into IIT, into CSE with a good rank, and then I thought getting in कि यार अब life successful हो गई है. Little did I know what was ahead. When I came here, I realized everybody is smart, everybody is a topper, everybody is great in extracurriculars, everybody has all good ideas. It was a culture shock for me, coming from this small town where I was the best student in the town, to here in IIT Bombay, where actually you had brilliant talent from everywhere. And then, the academics, etc. So for a few months, I was lost. कि क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? It was a shock for me कि यार इतना ज़्यादा talent एक जगह हो सकता है. And but slowly you realize that that's what IIT Bombay is. It's such a strong aggregation of the best minds in the country and also the world. And the kind of exposure you get here to your peer group, to professors, and you can follow your interest domain. If you want to go into academics, you have brilliant academicians here. If you want to go into entrepreneurship, E-Summit. I remember when I was a student here, E-Summit just shuru hi ho raha tha. But the city of Bombay and IIT Bombay specifically gives you that exposure to great business minds, to people who can really influence you. And I remember when I was studying, मैं class में कम, ma'am, and E-Summit and Tech Fest and Moodai में ज़्यादा जाता था. And maybe there's a correlation there, or maybe it's just causation, correlation, I don't know. But IIT Bombay was that period for me where I was really able to explore my interests, really able to explore all the things I wanted to do, whether it be, I'm sure बच्चे college में girlfriends बनाते हैं. I made a girlfriend, thankfully she is my wife now, she is also here. हाँ, but सिर्फ वहीं तक नहीं रुके हम, गर्लफ्रेंड बनाई, बिजनेस आइडिया सोचा, किसी तरह पास भी हो गए मुश्किल से, प्रोफेसर्स के बहुत हाथ पैर जोड़ने पड़े थे. But that's what IIT Bombay was for me, ma'am. And that's why coming back here today, for me, it is just a lot of emotion and sentiment to be back here amongst the students and amongst the energy that this place has.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say, take the chance to say, it's really nice that you keep coming back and you seem to love coming back, and not many people do that. So you're associating our brand with you, your brand with us, continuously, and thanks a lot. So, so now let me get to the Ola, right? I have just one slightly serious question, from one of your old teachers. So Ola as app and cab, I don't know about others, but I'm a loyal Ola user. I don't use that other app. I only use Ola. So
Woo!
yeah, so obviously it's super successful, the cab app. But the question here is that, paraphrasing what my colleague has asked, how do you think Ola Cabs has helped the bottom 20%? Has it made any difference specifically to their transportation, for example? And taking that question broader, your drivers themselves, how do you ensure, their own welfare, whether they are not overworking because it's like a gig thing? Yeah. So larger social questions about Ola.
Absolutely, ma'am. When I was studying here as a student, एयरपोर्ट जाने के लिए टैक्सी बड़ी मुश्किल से मिलती थी. आई रिमेंबर दैट वेरी क्लियरली. और टैक्सी बहुत महंगी होती थी. इवन द Fiat काली पीली टैक्सी was very costly, and the poor driver also worked very hard even then and even now. But the broader point is, today obviously everybody gets around cities very well, in big cities, in small cities. And for our economy to progress, right, for our economy to progress, it is very important to have accessible, affordable, convenient mobility options. Economy progresses and moves ahead when the citizens move ahead. And for citizens to move for their daily work, for their entertainment, and across the spectrum of society, be it people who have a means to buy costly vehicles, or even the average worker who's working very hard to earn a decent living. Across the spectrum, we need mobility options. And that's what actually I believe Ola and the industry has enabled. From 10 years ago, when it was hard to find affordable commute options within the city, and we know what public transport in our country has been like now. Thankfully, that has also started to improve, electrify, etc. But back then to now, a much larger choice of options at lower cost for the average citizen. That is what the whole industry has enabled for everybody. And to the kids here, I'm sure they don't even remember the time before Ola or Uber or any of our competitors. And it's been a massive change from then to now. But the most important change, even beyond the citizens, like you said yourself, ma'am, has been in the life of the gig worker or the driver. Today, more than 1 million, more than 10 lakh drivers work every day on our platform across the country. Yeah. And these are, and it's a mix of men and women. Obviously, women is a very small percentage of that right now. But these are people who would have not had easily gotten a livelihood without this. They would have actually been doing odds and bits kind of jobs in maybe villages, in small towns. But a lot of them came to cities. A lot of them were able to find work which is not just earning them a decent living, but also making them respectable in the eyes of their society, their community, and their friend circle. And these are people, the average Indian worker is willing to put his heart in to work. He needs a platform, and he or she needs an opportunity and a platform. जिगर सब में है, जोश सब में है, जज्बा सब में है, but सबको एक opportunity चाहिए. Just like the students here, all of you have gotten to go to great colleges. Many of the workers on our platform have not gotten the chance to go to great colleges, but they want to earn a livelihood and they want to make something out of their life if they're young. And if they're old or middle-aged, they want to make something out of their kids' life. And that's what a platform like Ola enables for them.
Thanks a lot, Bhavish. Yeah, really nice things there. I will let the follow-ups and all of that really come from the students. So I'll go to the next thing that you did. Yeah, he keeps, 5 years from now, I'm going to have to ask him 5 questions. So today it's only 4. So yeah, next one is, your foray into the electric scooter and generally the world of electric batteries and so on. So just can you give us an overview of, it seems rather hard, the whole battery problem, okay? So how is it shaping up? Are we going to be able to be free of lithium ion? Where is the safety of battery? Batteries catching, but there has been some bad publicity of, various things. So batteries catching fire. Swapping, we don't know how that is going to be easy and so on. For four-wheelers, how is it going to work? So a general on your
Absolutely, ma'am.
stuff.
I want to actually start by making a broader point before I come into and double click onto Ola Electric. See, the broader point I have, which ma'am you referenced, is that every few years we start a new business. You know, and the reason behind that is, and the motivation, many times people ask me, कि यार भविष्य तुमको एक से पेट नहीं भरा क्या? Ola cabs कर लिया, फिर अब Ola Electric कर रहे. My wife also asks me that, huh? She's here today. She's like, तुम घर कब आओगे? So, but I really believe that this generation, you know, the young generation of India, and all of you are young, you will all go into working life, etc. soon. I'm sure कोई इस साल graduate कर रहा है, कोई अगले साल graduate कर रहा है. देश में इतना कुछ है करने को. You know, the world is India's oyster for this generation. The whole world needs vision. The whole world needs energy. And you know where energy is around the world? And I travel around the world. I travel to US, I travel to China, I travel to Europe, and maybe there are some other nationalities here in the audience. पूरे दुनिया में एक ही जगह जोश है, वो है इंडिया में. We have energy. And this is the energy, you know, the passion that you all feel, that is the energy of India. And that is why we have to really create, we are destined, it's not even करना है कि नहीं करना है, होएगा कि नहीं होएगा, हमारी तकदीर है ये, हमारी डेस्टिनी है ये, कि we will grow up and build developed India. चाहे वो 20 साल लगे, चाहे 15 साल लगे, चाहे 30 साल लगे, but ये हमारे लाइफ साइकिल में होगा, हमारे लाइफ टाइम में होगा. But ये सिर्फ सपने देखने से नहीं होगा, करने से होगा. Right? That's why, you know, I actually feel we are the generation of कर्म योगीज. कि हमारे को ये करना है, and हमारे को सबको अपना अपना सपना ढूंढना है कि देश के लिए कैसे हम अपने आप को कमिट करें. Right? So, and there are so many things to be built in India. That's the opportunity that we grow into. हमने just मेरा ही example देख लो, मैंने Ola cab से शुरू किया. Huge opportunity to build mobility for every citizen and to provide livelihood for every gig worker in the country. But there's opportunity in making India the global hub for electric vehicles. There's opportunity for making India the global AI technology hub. And you know, for many generations, we have just grown up inheriting Western or other countries' technology paradigms. But this is changing as we speak. This is changing because the power and the gravity pull of India is just so strong. We are 20% of the world's population, and that's a strength of ours. किसी ज़माने में लगता था कि यार population शायद ज़्यादा हो गई है, but it is a strength. The strength is that our population is large, our population is young, and our population is energetic to ready to build new paradigms for the future. And the new paradigms are going to be built on technologies of the future. So that's the thinking with which at least we at Ola have gotten into a few different technologies. Coming into Ola Electric, ma'am, that you asked. See, the world of energy is changing. You know, right now, and more so when maybe 10 years ago, but even now, largely the paradigm on energy is petroleum and petroleum-linked technologies, which is largely you bring out petroleum from the earth, and then you burn it and you know usko फूक देते हो, right? Whereas with technology, be it lithium and sodium, etc., and I'll answer your nuance on lithium, the world of energy has moved to a science and technology paradigm. It's a material sciences paradigm. This is where actually India has an opportunity to build the future for the world and for itself. Our energy is actually right now very closely interlinked with importing petroleum from the Middle East or from Russia or from other places. But in our generation, we can make India energy independent. And you know the profound impact it will have on the economy, the profound impact in our lives every day that we will see more infrastructure, more disposable income, more wealth here in India if we make India energy independent. And that will happen because energy is moving to a material science and technology paradigm. And one of the core applications of energy is automotive vehicles. And now the world has made a move to electric vehicles. There are iconic companies in this field. Tesla is one of the most iconic companies. And we also look to them to get some ideas, inspiration, etc. But India is a different world. The vehicles that sell in the West are not the vehicles that sell in India. The Indian consumer needs different vehicles. We love our two-wheelers. We love our three-wheelers. We use small cars. We use mid-sized cars. These are the vehicles which are relevant for India and more broadly, let's say the global south, Indonesia, Africa, Latin America, Vietnam. India will become the center of this EV revolution by building products for this part of the world, which is actually 80% of the world's population. So India will become the center of the energy future. India will become the world's EV hub because India will build products firstly for itself and the relevant products for itself, and then for the rest of the world, which has largely been kept out of this electrification because companies in the West are only building products for themselves. They're only building luxury cars. And that's not what the world needs. The world needs products like two-wheelers, three-wheelers, small cars, etc. But to build that, we have to conceptualize those products. We have to, and India is not a economy driven by कोई बोल देगा कि तुम ये खरीदो तो वो जाके वो खरीद लेंगे. You know, China में ऐसा होता है, India में ऐसा नहीं होता है. India में we have to build products which Indians aspire to use. And Indians are very tough customers. Indians want to use the best in the world. So the onus is actually upon us entrepreneurs and technology, the technology part of India, all of you, to build products, build technologies, invent technologies for making products relevant at the cost structure for India. So that's what I believe we are looking to do at Ola Electric, and that's, you know, we're not the only company. I'm sure many of the young people here will go on and start companies in this opportunity to really build an energy secure India, to build technologies which India can own and actually contribute to the rest of the world.
Okay, thanks, Bhavish. I just wanted to share, I'm actually also an electric vehicle owner, but I'm a little too old for two-wheelers, so I bought a little Tata Tiago. Suits me really well. If Ola had a four-wheeler, maybe I would have bought an Ola. So hopefully soon, yes.
You want to see a Ola four-wheeler, guys?
Of course. Okay. So finally, the last question, and I really hope you have some tough follow-ups for Bhavish. I'm holding all my challenges, okay? I hope you will do that. So last thing, of course, everybody wants to talk about Krutrim. I'm going to let you talk about it mostly, like what is it, what are your dreams for it, what, you know, is there any special focus? But I would like you to answer one question, especially, again, to indulge your old teacher, which is, what's your plan to work with us teachers, with us researchers, with academic institutions in India? We haven't heard anything from you yet. So any comment on how you plan to work with academia and in general about Krutrim?
Absolutely, ma'am. We do have a surprise announcement today on that topic, which I will hold till the end of your questions. You know, we will be announcing something for working closely with academia and specifically IIT Bombay today. You know, any CSE students can shout a little bit about that. Okay. There are some CSE folks in the audience. Huh? No, on Krutrim, ma'am, on your broader point, see again, the broader emotion remains the same that I articulated with your question on Ola Electric. We here in India have to build technologies of the future and the paradigms of the future. You know, if we just rely on using technologies from other countries, and sometimes, you know, it's very convenient to use, Google है, सही चलता है, Facebook है, Instagram है, सही चलता है, वो सही बात है, अच्छा चलता है. इंडिया में अभी तक वैसा कुछ हमने नहीं बनाया है as a economy, but doesn't mean कि वो हमारे लिए as Indian consumers strategically सही चीज़ है from the long term. We need to own our data. We need, and you know, little do we realize, the more these technologies evolve, the more they subsume us culturally, the more they subsume us economically. And you can see that India is at least a strong country, large country, but smaller countries are already kind of, in the orbit of these large global tech giants. So it is in our country's interest to create technologies of the future, especially in the digital domain. And the most profound technology change that is happening is AI. So what we've taken up on ourselves as a big mission is to really build India's computing stack with this future of AI. And we're calling it Krutrim. Krutrim means artificial in Sanskrit. So we wanted to keep a Sanskrit name because AI especially will be a profound tool for economic progress and productivity enhancement, but it will also be a profound tool for cultural expression and cultural evolution. And we don't want, and already you can see, you know, if you know, we started, मैंने Krutrim बनाने का decision उस दिन लिया, जिस दिन I heard Sam Altman talk about OpenAI and say, we will build it for the whole world, and we will build, we will make sure it does right for humanity. And then I thought, who is he to decide about humanity? If he is doing the right thing, then 20% of the training token should be Indian. But I'm sure he's not put 20% training tokens Indian, no? Because we represent 20% of the world. if global AI is to be truly democratic, it has to be 20% Indian tokens. But I'm sure उसमें 1% भी Indian tokens नहीं है, क्योंकि Indian tokens actually digitized ही नहीं है. So we have to build our own AI, and we have to build AI which solves our problems. And it will not be a trivial, easy journey, because India has its own challenges. India has its own debates about jobs, about AI being safe, about AI being a tool for cultural expression, not repression. All of these things are going to be very important as we build the future of AI. And we are looking at this not just by building the AI model layer, and I'm sure there are enough technical people out there, so मैं थोड़ा सा technical जाऊँगा इसमें आपके लिए. So we are not just building the model, we are absolutely building the model and putting a lot of Indian language. Our AI Krutrim can talk in 10 Indian languages, but we're also building our own cloud infrastructure, and we're also building our own chips. Because in the end, if we just buy everything from outside, you will never be able to make it available to the last Indian in the line, because India is still a low per capita GDP country. To make it available to everybody, we need to bring the cost structure down. To bring the cost structure down, we have to really innovate across the stack. And that's what we are looking to do, ma'am. So that's Krutrim. Many of you will be looking forward to working on these problems. So I'm always hiring. You can mail me. You can mail my team. But specifically, one point I would like to highlight here is what we see in AI, I believe, ma'am, and you are an expert here. I'm just a, I'm just a businessman.
No, I will just interject that we have some real stalwarts in AI/ML who have been working for more than 20 years when the field wasn't so glamorous. But I'm not that. There are other people. But yeah, Bhavish, continue.
No, so I really believe while AI/ML has been happening for a few decades, but with the intersection of increasing compute power, generational improvements with every process node that the chip manufacturing is doing, to the ability to really aggregate large amounts of data in these large global data centers, to the algorithmic technologies to really process data better with lower compute. All this is really contributing to a lot of profound explosion of AI in the future. And AI is going to be so profound. What we're seeing right now today with ChatGPT, etc., these kind of tools, I believe is what you thought of internet 20 years ago. We are in the absolute ground floor of a massive revolution. And if India really becomes the global AI capital by adopting across the economy AI technologies, our economy will become the most productive in the world. And that'll lead to our economic growth rates to be one of the fastest in the world. And if you think of domains like even science and research, AI is actually going to amplify drug discovery, material science discovery, space exploration, understanding about the human body, understanding about medical sciences, understanding about diseases, illnesses that we haven't cured yet. So much impact on science and research will happen because of AI. So we are all in on this. We want to make sure India develops the world's best quality AI. We are absolutely at day zero, but it's a lifelong commitment that we are making to this field.
Okay. For that answer. Again, I have some follow-ups, but I don't want to take the bandwidth here. So the volunteers here, how do you want to do this? I really want to just open it up to the audience now. Yeah, okay, somebody needs a mic. You need to get the mic.
All right, sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Before the Q&A, we have a special mention. For that, I would like to call Abhishek from Ola.
This is our surprise announcement, especially for the IIT Bombay folks here. Can we have a big shout from the IIT Bombay gang here? Okay, Abhishek, go ahead.
For the special surprise announcement. Like Bhavish earlier said, new paradigms will be built on future technologies. And at Ola, we are fully committed to make India the leader in technology. And as part of this commitment, we at Ola would like to take this opportunity and introduce the Ola Graduate Fellowship Program, which will nurture cutting-edge talent and provide the necessary ecosystem. Starting with a fellowship in AI, the researchers at IIT Bombay, this program will span across engineering disciplines and will be open to students studying in leading institutions in India, and will be open to students of BTech, dual degree, master's, and PhD program. As part of this fellowship program, we'll be selecting initially 5 to 7 students, and this will also contain an outlay of 1 lakh rupees monthly stipend, and with a 40,000 outlay for the course material, and also up to 2 lakh rupees annually for travel for conferences annually.
We'll be selecting multiple students.
Yes.
So thank you, Abhishek. I'll also set context on this. Are you all excited about the fellowship? You know, I want to actually start with a slightly broader point here, ma'am. How many of you want to actually do work on technology? Can I have a show of hands across the spectrum here? All of you, most of you. लगता है कि काफियों ने हाथ खड़े किए हैं. But फिर आप लोग जाके ये trading firms join कर लेते हो यार. हाँ? Consulting firm, trading firm, investment bank. You know, मेरे दिल से मैं आज बोलना चाहता हूँ आप सबको. वो सब बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीजें हैं. ठीक है, कंसल्टिंग की भी जरूरत है देश में. आई एम श्योर कुछ कंसल्टेंट शायद बैठे होंगे यहाँ पे. बैंकर्स की भी जरूरत है देश में, कुछ बैंकर्स भी होंगे. यू नो, क्वांटिटेटिव ट्रेडिंग, ये यू नो वॉल स्ट्रीट, दलाल स्ट्रीट, वो सब ये बहुत जरूरी ऑक्यूपेशंस हैं. बट देश, दुनिया, सोसाइटी, ह्यूमैनिटी इनसे आगे नहीं बढ़ती है. ह्यूमैनिटी आगे बढ़ती है टेक्नोलॉजी प्रोग्रेस से. एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के लिए you know, we have built Ola as a large technology group and company. So if you want to work in technology, we will always back you. And we are launching this program today as a first step in that direction. We want to make sure जो technology में मेरे time पे क्या होता था, and I'm sure थोड़ा आज भी होता होगा, जिसको technology में अच्छा काम करना था, उसको US जाना पड़ता था. Google में internship करनी है, Google की fellowship करनी है, Google का summer of code करना है, Microsoft का कुछ करना है, Silicon Valley जाना है. We have to change this, guys. We have to change this. Ola is committing today that we will make sure the best technology work that you can do in Silicon Valley, you will be able to do right here in IIT Bombay. And we will fund that for you. So if you want to change the world, if you have ideas to change the world in any of these domains, AI, lithium, energy technologies, consumer internet, electric vehicles, anything, we will finance you. As long as you have the spark in you, we will fund you. And that's what we are announcing today. So it's actually to all of you to make use of it, and I'm really excited about. And you know, I'm going to personally screen all the applicants on this one. So if you want to reach out to me, please apply to this program.
Thanks a lot. I'm very happy. I thought it was going to be a much more sort of commercial announcement. I'm really happy to know that it's an announcement that is triggering research and through all the programs, you know, BTech, MTech, MS, PhD, that's definitely really, I'm very happy to hear this. So over back, I think, to the audience now. Yeah, somebody had raised their hand in the front here. So, is there a volunteer?
I think we'll get a mic to you. Can the organizers just help with mics?
Hi, Bhavish, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah.
I can see you. Yes, can we have a spotlight on the gentleman over there?
Is that a guy with the screen, mobile screen is flashing? Is that the person?
Lights. Watch mat karo yahan pe.
Well, thank you, Bhavish, for inspiring us for this for this contribution which you made today. Well, I am an Ola scooter user, so I would like to give you a feedback. And
you know, I love your spirit. I love the, you know, this is the beauty, no, कि पूरे भरे माहौल में तुम मेरे को feedback दोगे, and मैं बहुत graciously उसको accept करूँगा.
So overall, everything is thumbs up. And with comparing you with your competitors, I really appreciate Ola. But I would really appreciate if you can contribute more in your software and, you know more about your problems. So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. You know, this is an entrepreneurship summit. The most important requirement in entrepreneurship is to always listen to the consumer. So I really take your feedback very seriously. We will definitely, and I know what a few issues there are for some consumers. We will absolutely work on it. And I'm sure many of you are budding entrepreneurs. Customer is more important than God. Yes or no? Yes.
Bhavish,
I would say customer hi Bhagwan hai.
So, I mean, this is fine. You talked about the interaction, but can you address, you are at the top level. Can you address the problem of how does one, assure quality, right? I mean, like the Apple kind of dream, right? Like, how did Steve Jobs made it so that the Apple phone was so insanely reliable, it doesn't break? So, do you have any thoughts on that?
No, ma'am, absolutely. See, it is very important to see quality is not built in a day. Quality is not built overnight, and especially in new technologies, when you bring products which are never built before, you will have the odd issue. But you need to have a company culture which doesn't hide from it, which doesn't become defensive about issues, but which actually embraces them and say कि यार जितना ज़्यादा issue है मेरे को जल्दी बताओ, मेरे को fix करना है. Right? So, and it's hard to build that culture, and it starts from you as the entrepreneur. It starts from you from the top, saying कि हाँ customer कुछ बोल रहा है, उसको मुझे ignore नहीं करना है, मुझे उसको समझना है. And many times, you know, customers में या फिर users में गुस्सा होता है, but गुस्से के अंदर एक they also care, and that's why they are showing the emotion that they truly care about what you're building. So it's very important to hear them, empathize with them, and not get affected. काफी बारी ना कुछ लोग दिल पे भी ले लेते हैं कि यार ऐसा बोल रहा है मैं क्या कैसे होगा. But it's very important to build that culture of deep, systematic empathy in your company, and really have quality issues bubble up to the top, which is you, the entrepreneur. And you can only do that by leading by example. So you have to read your customer complaints. You have to respond on Twitter. You have to respond in forums like 3,000 लोगों के सामने about बताओ यार. This is a first for me though.
Okay, do we have volunteers? Please be ready with the next question quickly.
We'll have one up front here.
Yeah. Please find the next person and have a mic with that person ready.
Hi Bhavish, glad to see you here today. So I actually just saw your announcement regarding Krutrim, right? So could you share more light about that? As in, is it just another LLM, or it's going to be more into AI infrastructure, AI servers? Because right now they're extremely expensive, right? GCP, AWS, it's ridiculously expensive.
Yes.
So infrastructure-wise, this could be something really very interesting.
Yeah. You know, the world of AI is not just about software. Software, you know, I like to use an analogy that the AI is the soul, but the body is the chip and the data center. And you cannot have soul without body, you cannot have body without soul. So you need both. You need the AI LLMs, and what we are building is, we are not fine-tuning an existing LLM from an open source Llama 2 or something. We have built our own grounds-up LLM. We have put a lot of indic tokens into it. You know, the challenge, and maybe this is relevant for the audience, so I'll go deeper here. We put 2.5 trillion tokens into training it. Out of that, we took 2 trillion tokens from the open web, and 0.5 trillion tokens, which is 500 billion tokens, from indic data sources. The challenge is, usse zyada hai hi nahi. We don't have indic data sources on the web beyond this. So we actually had to digitize, we took 70 years of court record history. We took magazines and newspapers across regional languages for the last post-independence 75 odd years. And we took a lot of voice data and transcribed it and fed that into our model to make it good quality on 10 Indian languages. But even then, it's not done. We have so many Indian languages which yet are not represented enough in this data set. So we actually have a generational challenge in front of us. It's not just something that Krutrim alone can solve. We will need to work closely with academic institutes, with other startups, companies who will build on top of our platform. We need to really build this future of Indian AI with much more deeper Indian data sets, linguistically diverse, which is India, representing multiple languages. Also culturally more adapt to India. What happens is, when you think of many cultural debates in the West, a lot of the Western debates come onto the internet, which then are used to train these models. But the way the West looks at Indian cultural history and Indian cultural nuances is very different from the way actually Indians look at it. So these are all profound challenges, no easy answers, but it's a generational challenge in front of us, and we have to solve it.
Okay, yeah, if next person is ready, go ahead, please.
After this, we can have a question from the back also, so the organizers can already find somebody and give a mic.
Bhavish, since you're building multiple businesses, my questions was regarding 3 things that you would want to suggest the upcoming entrepreneurs who's building business, what they should be keeping in mind, top 3 things that comes to you.
Sure. Can I have a bit of a show of hands from the audience? How many people want to become entrepreneurs? Wow. This is the future of the country. You know, everybody wants to build something. No, I think this is, I would like to clap for all. Can we all clap for ourselves, please? No, it is really exciting to see so many people interested in entrepreneurship. You know, मैं जब आपकी जगह बैठा था 15 साल पहले, somebody would ask किसको किसको entrepreneur बनना है, 2 hands, 5 hands, 10 hands would go up. But this is the change the country is going through, and so excited to see that so many of you will go out there. Many will succeed in very big ways. So I, as a fellow entrepreneur, am so happy and sort of fulfilled also to see this change happening in society. But to your question on what are a few things for entrepreneurs to keep in mind, right, as they start on their journey. You know, it's very important to realize, I would say, I'll say 2-3 important badi cheezein. You know, you have one life to live. Don't waste it doing something small. Do something big. And this is the time in our country's history when big things matter. This is a time when big things will succeed. And big things mean do things which truly change your life, your friends' lives, and the country's trajectory. You have a country which is now growing very fast in the global scheme of things, one of the fastest growing countries. You are young, you have many decades ahead of you to really build for the future of India. You understand technology. You've been lucky to come to IIT Bombay and study here or study in institutions like these across the country. You know, you're still one of the lucky people to do this. Many of your generation have not gotten the chance to study in top engineering or top colleges. So make sure you dream big, and you know, also important to know here, entrepreneurship is not about money. पैसा कमाना है तो नौकरी करो, ठीक है? But अगर impact करना है तो entrepreneurship करो. क्योंकि I know how much I pay my employees, and we pay a lot, right? So if you want an easy life to make money, nothing better than a job. Although working at Ola is very hard, so if you want to work at Ola, there's a high bar. But पैसा कमाना है तो नौकरी करो, impact create करना है, legacy बनानी है, देश को बदलना है, खुद की जिंदगी बदलनी है, तो entrepreneurship करो. And उस journey में आपको बहुत work-life balance नहीं मिलने वाला है. You know, I also see sometimes this narrative के हाँ, when we become our own, you know, a lot of people want to become their own boss because उसके बाद तो easy हो जाएगी life. Somewhere subconsciously ऐसा लगता है. I can tell you, and my wife can vouch for this, she's here in the audience, I still work 20 hours a day. You know, I just work and sleep, that's it, right? Because for me, this is my life. So the future, like I said, we are all कर्म, जिसको entrepreneurship बनना है, उसको वो कर्म योगी वाली भावना से entrepreneurship बनना है, कि अपने मन में अपना purpose clear है, अपने मन में अपना धर्म clear है, उसको एकदम अपने आप को commit करके, न्योछावर करके उसके पीछे लग जाना है, right? फल तो आएगा ही, but कर्म करो तो फल मिलेगा. And फल पैसा भी मिलेगा, recognition भी मिलेगा, legacy भी बनेगी और देश भी बदलेगा. These are the most important things, I would say. This is not an easy journey, but it is an absolutely required journey. The country needs it, and I'm so excited that so many of you are really up for it.
Okay, do we have the next person?
I think people are showing their mobile lights as a we'll have one from the back. We'll have a question from a lady, the one over there in the pink, yeah, the one who's standing now.
Bhavish, I'm going to fill the time with a follow-up, okay? So the gentleman there asked about cloud infrastructure and AI infrastructure, and yeah, again, as academics, we are feeling the pain a lot of how expensive these things are. But one is the cost. The other thing, since I want to try it to your electric thing also, the whole electric thing should be about energy independence and so on. Now, this massive, insane resources that you need to run an AI large language model, what is your plan for that? I mean, you know, I know you said you're making your own chips and whatnot. That's the hard resource, but the energy and you know, climate impact of AI. Have you thought about that?
You know, actually the question that you asked, ma'am, I will take it into more of an energy resources point. And AI data centers need a lot of energy, as we can see. India today, just for stats for the audience, you know, engineers love numbers. India today has a data center capacity installed of about 1 gigawatt. And with AI, I believe by the end of this decade, that will be 10 gigawatt. That's a lot of power that just these data centers need. And India's total power consumption across all types of the whole country consumes about 200-300 gigawatt. So compute, AI, etc. is becoming a very large part of the country's power budget. But the interesting thing that is happening on the other side, ma'am, with energy technologies also is energy is actually becoming cheaper with renewables. As more and more renewables are deployed across wind, solar, also somewhat nuclear in some cases, we need nuclear energy also. And as you couple that up with energy storage, which is lithium, sodium-based energy storage, the cost of energy is actually plummeting. And we've seen that in the news. Pehle bijli ka rate hota tha 10-12 rupees, 15 rupees. Now the cost of production with solar over the last decade came down to 2 rupees a unit. And there are inefficiencies in the distribution, etc. But the cost of production of energy has really come down. And it's only going one direction, which is south, which is down. Because renewables, etc. make, sun is giving us energy. We're just not capturing it. If we build enough infrastructure to capture the sun's energy, the cost of energy comes down a lot. And that's the future of energy, I believe. And the future of our economy as India's economy will be largely renewable-driven energy. We will need coal for the transition period for a couple of decades. But as renewables increase, as you add storage to wind and solar, as we do, my view is we do also need some nuclear. India will have a very strong mix of renewables, and the cost of energy will be much lower. So we can invest in these data centers as long as we're also investing into lower and lower cost of production of energy.
Okay, thanks, Bhavish. I hope the next person is ready.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Namaskar, sir. I am Shagun, and I'm from JCRC University, Jaipur. Sir, I personally appreciate this revolutionary idea of your operating the public transportation through cabs using every hand in internet. And sir, मेरे पापा की खुद की फैक्ट्री है, and सर हमें उसमें ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में जैसे मेरे पापा ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स मैन्युफैक्चर करते हैं.
अच्छा.
तो सर हाँ सर, तो सर हमें ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में बहुत दिक्कत आती है.
हाँ.
जैसे हमें यहाँ से कुछ प्रोडक्ट महाराष्ट्र पहुँचाना है. सर आई बिलोंग टू जयपुर.
लॉजिस्टिक्स में बहुत दिक्कत आती है.
हाँ सर. तो सर ऐसा कोई लॉजिस्टिक्स आपके ओला में आ सकता है क्या सर?
नहीं शगुन, देखो हमने तो सिटी ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए पैसेंजर्स के लिए सॉल्व किया.
हाँ
लॉजिस्टिक्स के लिए भी किसी को सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, तो शायद आप कर सकती हैं.
हाँ सर. एक्चुअली
मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ आज 3000 लोगों के सामने कि ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है.
हाँ सर.
कि आप सॉल्व करेंगे तो पक्का आपको फंडिंग भी मिलेगी और सक्सेस भी होगा.
हाँ सर. Sir, I will look up on to you for this,
Absolutely. All the best to you, and all the more better because you're a woman from Jaipur, a tier 2 town from India, looking to solve a big national problem.
Yes,
all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. In respect of time, actually, we have to wrap it up, but it was a great session.
You want to ask more questions? Okay, one more question.
One
last question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Who is the lucky one now? Let's see. Who will be the lucky one?
Okay. We'll have somebody from IIT Bombay ask a question.
Yeah, please.
Because I didn't hear an IIT Bombay student ask a question. Who from IIT Bombay? Raise your hand. IIT Bombay student wants to ask a question. Okay, please find over there and give a mic, please. आप प्लीज खड़े होके आगे आ जाइए रेलिंग तक.
Hi, good evening, Bhavish sir.
Are you from IIT?
From IIT Bombay? Yes.
Which hostel do you live in?
H12.
H12.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
which department and which year?
Energy and doing PhD, second year.
Okay. Good.
So, sir, I wanted to ask you a question. Do you see hydrogen combustion-based energy as a threat for EV?
As a threat for EV?
Yeah.
No, more the merrier.
Okay. Do you see hydrogen-based?
No, I'll answer that. I'll give you a detailed answer.
Okay.
कौन लोग यहाँ पे hydrogen के बारे में जानते हैं? काफी लोग जानते हैं. It's a much more well technically read audience than I thought it was. Actually, ma'am, I'm confusing. मेरे को लग रहा है मैं Mood Indigo में आ गया हूँ. But actually मैं E-Summit में आया हूँ. Yeah. No. It's okay. So, on hydrogen. So, you guys want to understand about hydrogen? Okay. See, hydrogen is, in the future energy mix, there will be renewables to generate energy. There will be lithium, sodium, etc. storage technologies. And there will also be hydrogen and each of these will be relevant for different parts of India's energy mix. Hydrogen ka benefit ye hai aur challenge bhi hai uska that it is great for static energy uses. मतलब आपने factory, बड़ी factories हैं, aluminium smeltering है या फिर cement production है या फिर ammonia production है, large factories which need a lot of energy and a lot of hydrogen as an input into the process. There you can generate hydrogen on site and use it on site. But hydrogen is a very bad fuel for dynamic uses in automotive or mobility. And I'll explain to you why. Does anybody know how hydrogen is generated?
Yeah.
No? You know it. You want to tell everybody how hydrogen is made?
So probably using a renewable energy, using electrolyzer, converting that into hydrogen and storing
Absolutely. So you know your subject well. So hydrogen is made using electrolysis of water. सबने पढ़ा है ना? Water का electrolysis करो तो hydrogen और oxygen निकलता है ना? पढ़ा है ना? So you have these large electrolyzers where you use electricity to split water into hydrogen, and then you store the hydrogen under pressure to make it liquid, and then you transport it through pipelines or through pressurized containers on trucks, and then you keep it in fuel stations, pressurized again. You put it into a hydrogen vehicle, hydrogen car or hydrogen truck, again pressurized, then you convert it back into electricity in a fuel cell, where you release water into the atmosphere, right? So this is the process of using hydrogen in automotive. Now, this whole process, if you abstract it out, it starts from electricity, has a lot of process steps. Each step is lossy. And again, you're converting electricity at the end. Now, you could easily do this through the grid. You can generate solar anywhere with 90% efficiency from any wall socket in the country, use electricity. So hence, hydrogen is a bad fuel when you have to really spend energy to transport it, compress it, transport it in a liquid form. But it's great if you have to just generate it there and use it in an industrial process. I hope that answers your question.
Somewhat. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Checked.
Thank
you
Bhavish.
so much.
And over to the host here. Thank you everybody for asking the questions. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. And thanks to all the students. Now, if I would like to call on stage on behalf of Team E-Cell, our Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Professor Atul Shrivastava, to kindly present an award of Best Visionary Entrepreneur to Mr. Bhavish Aggarwal, the co-founder of Ola. Let's have a round of applause, everybody. We want to give this recognition on behalf of E-Cell by our Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Louder, please. Let's have a round of applause. It's a moment to capture all. Also, I would like to request Team E-Cell to kindly felicitate Professor Ma'am. Team E-Cell, please join for the photo opportunity. Join. There's a photo opportunity. You guys should join. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhavish Aggarwal, for your precious time, everyone. And it was an amazing session, so insightful, so fun it was. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Varsha, ma'am. Yeah, please, please.
Can I take a selfie with all of you? We need to do a selfie. Can I give this to somebody? Ma'am, you and I will do it together with everybody. Can we have a spotlight on the audience? We're going to turn around.
All right. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you have to shout, okay? 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a wonderful session it was. All right, everybody. Let's get started with the TTMM. Before we start the TTMM, I would like to tell something about TTMM. Born from the innovative minds of visionary alumni of IIT Bombay in 2014, TTMM is the pioneer of on-spot funding in India, evolving over the years as the highlight event of E-Summit. With one of out of every 2 selected startups winning investors' praise with their pitches and investment for every successful pitch, the event has received wide acclaim for experts as well as from the media. Last year, the 9th edition of TTMM was live streamed on GeoTV, and this year it's OTTplay. Also, we have startups like Kapau, Cheerio, Ironbox, and Sipto that have been receiving funding from our investors. So without any further ado, I would like to call on stage Mr. Vaibhav Ali, who is a rising actor and a theatre personality, to kindly conduct the TTMM and also introduce our dear Ajit sir. Let's have a round of applause, everyone. Let's bring some energy in the room. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Come on, guys, give it up for her. Give it up for her. Louder, everyone. Come on, IIT Bombay. I can't hear you. मैंने personally काफी नाम सुना है IIT Bombay का, तो एक बार और. Can I hear you? This side is all thanda, right? One more time, okay? So everybody, one more time. Put your hands in the air and say, woohoo! Brilliant, brilliant. IIT Bombay is amazing, you know. I was just reading more about this event, and I am thoroughly excited because you saw Bhavish Aggarwal a while ago. However, you would see future unicorns being made on this stage. So you guys are in luck. Congratulations. Give it up for yourself. One more time, everybody. Tali wali baja lo yaar. Brilliant. I would like to formally welcome you to the grand celebration of the 10th edition of the 10-Minute Million event at IIT Bombay. Over the next 2 days, we are privileged to witness the pitches of 3 remarkable startups today and 4 more tomorrow, all under the keen eyes of 12 renowned angel investors out there. Please give it up for our angel investors, everybody. As we embark on this journey of innovation and entrepreneurship, let's take a moment to acknowledge the visionary who initiated this landmark event a decade ago. That's like 10 years ago. Take a moment and reflect, what were we doing 10 years ago when this event ka first edition ho raha tha? Like, take a moment, think. Right? This is how legendary this event here is. Now, the man I'll be introducing, he's a trailblazer in the world of angel investing, because he started his first angel investment in the year 1998. Take a moment, reflect, what were we doing in 1998? He's also the individual who made angel investing cooler in India and is also credited for teaching e-com in the year, which is e-commerce in the year 1992, while it came to the mainstream in US in 1995. Can we all clap, guys? Come on, this are some amazing achievements. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and esteemed fellow angel investors out here, please join me in giving a massive applause to the architect of this event, the one and only Ajit Khurana.
Look at that guy. I'm like, किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? कोई great आने वाला है यहाँ पे. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very happy to be here for the 10th year in a row. This is so phenomenal. मैं भावेश अग्रवाल को सुन रहा था about entrepreneurship, and in the next 60 to 90 minutes, you might see crores of rupees, literally. गिन लेना, total कर लेना. There are investors sitting on this red stage and that red stage, who I'm going to introduce in a moment. They are going to bid their money on live investments that are going to happen here, and this entire thing is going to be truly dhamakedar. Truly dhamakedar. Absolutely razzle and dazzle. This is amazing. So for those of you who may have seen this before, you know how this game is played. Those of you who have not, मैं आपको बताता हूँ कि गेम खेली कैसे जाती है. You want to play some music? बजाओ थोड़ा, बजाओ. बाद में बात करते हैं. ओके डाल दो, स्पॉन्सर्स ने पैसे दिए होंगे या डाल दो उनका, मेरे को प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कोई. ठीक है. So here's the thing. In the next 60 odd minutes, you will have 3 startup founders who come here. और जैसे आपने वो देखे होंगे टीवी पे आजकल शोज आते हैं एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप वाले, ऐसा लग रहा है कि उधर कुछ और शो चल रहा है, इधर कुछ और शो चल रहा है. कोई बात नहीं, ऐसे ही होना चाहिए. मैं हट जाता थैंक यू. फिनोमिनल ग्राफिक्स, वेरी गुड. आई लव यू गाइस. बहुत अच्छे ग्राफिक्स बने. अभी हम लोग गेम खेलते हैं. यू हर्ड भावेश टॉक्ड अबाउट कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप ऐसे होती है. यू अब देश बदलोगे, दुनिया बदलोगे, अपनी जिंदगी बदलोगे. आपके सामने आज वो होगा, डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करेंगे. आपने अच्छे एडवाइस सुन लिए भावेश से. अब होगा ऐसे that you will have startup founders who come here and talk to the investors who are seated on these 2 red stages for 8 minutes. Then the investors will ask them some questions and on the spot right away decide to invest in them or not. There was some of that happening there. I will explain the game as it goes along. If investors bid a total of at least 24 lakh rupees, the startup founders go home today with 24 lakh rupees. If however they don't, nobody gets money. और इसके अंदर आपको एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज बताता हूँ कि ये लोग 10-10 साल से इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये भी ना फोमो में आते हैं, एंथुसियाज्म में आते हैं. सो वी वांट द स्टार्टअप्स टू गेट फंडेड, राइट? वी आर ऑन द साइड ऑफ स्टार्टअप्स. सो व्हेन द टाइम कम्स, प्लीज चीयर द स्टार्टअप्स को एकदम एनकरेज करो सो दैट दीज गाइज हैव नो चॉइस बट टू गिव मनी. बट फॉर नाउ, इफ वी हैव इंट्रोडक्शंस ऑफ इन्वेस्टर्स, जस्ट ब्रिंग इट अप प्लीज. लोड द स्लाइड deck. Yes. Anisha Patnaik, the original startup lawyer in India, angel investor. We have Asif Kamal, artist, artist, art curator, art seller, also now selling art in the form of crypto called NFTs. If you know what crypto is or NFTs, just give him a cheer. Next. Hiren Shah, founder of India's first advertising agency to get listed on a stock exchange. Hiren, where are you? I can't see you. There's Hiren. Thank you, Hiren. Next. Pranav Sharma, once again, since you guys clapped for the crypto guys, he's the founder of Woodstock Capital, Indian origins largest crypto VC, now also investing in deep tech and data. Where is Pranav? Yes, there you are. Very good. Next. Sachin Tagra, once again, venture capitalist with JSW Ventures and has a huge background in media, is attending this event for the 8th time. Next. Sharan Agarwal, the youngest angel in the group, has been a full-time angel investor now for a couple of years. This is his 8th time also. Next is Siddharth Ladsaria, who is already looking at me and saying, Ajit, wo mat bolna jo piche bola tha, but main idhar audience ke liye aaya hu, aapke liye nahi. But the fact is, so I know Siddharth for the last 12 years, and in every one of those 12 years, I'm not exaggerating, he is India's #1, and main #1 literally, mathematically, arithmetically bol raha hu. India's #1 angel investor for the last 12 years in terms of number of deals done by anybody is Siddharth Ladsaria. Sunil Bandhu, Sunil, where are you? Sunil is right there. Sunil is former COO of Tata Teleservices, former neighbor of mine, and again here since the very first TTMM. Thank you very much. We have also Sunil Sharma. Sunil Sharma is a media guy, real estate guy, runs a crypto media company called CoinGape, which you might have heard of, and is coming here for the first time this year. Welcome, Sunil. Next, Taha Nabi. Where is Taha? How come everybody is seated on this side? कुछ weight का थोड़ा सा ना, इधर ज़्यादा लोग बैठे, इधर 7 लोग बैठे, इधर 5. मैं आपके पास आऊँगा. I'll add a lot of weight to this side. Yeah, but that weight joke aside, Taha Nabi has attended all of the events. He's with me along with Siddharth for 10 years. So thank you, Taha, for that. Taha was here last year when his wife was due to give birth to his first baby. And 2 years after that, he got his first baby. So give him a big hand for that. Next, we have Ujjwal Sutaria. They are not clear, Taha, why they are clapping. As in, इसके अंदर clap क्या बड़ा काम किया उसने इतने लोग दुनिया Ujjwal, where are you, Ujjwal? Thank you. I would like people on this side. So Ujjwal runs TDV Ventures, a fund which runs angel syndicates for investing into startups. If you want to invest in angel deals, you can talk to Ujjwal. Next, VC Karthik, उसका नाम ही VC है. As in ये कैसे चलेगा? This is total fraud. ना मेरा नाम अजीत खुराना है. कोई मानता नहीं मैं VC हूँ. VC Karthik है. He is the guy who has been drumming the startups into shape and making them very presentable to you so that all of you love them and all of you invest in them. Are we done? Is this the last one? कोई और है? नहीं है. तो शुरू करें. First and foremost, I'm going to call the first founder. लेकिन एक काम करना audience. See the founders, very interestingly, crazy statistic. None of the finalists came from Mumbai, and we are in Mumbai. Crazy. So everybody has flown in. They have done a lot to be here. तो कम से कम पहले वाले को ना इतनी तालियां से वेलकम करेंगे कि उनको ये पूरा इवेंट अच्छे तरह से ऑस्पिशियस वे में शुरू हो. So first and foremost, let me invite team Make Sense.
Is my mic working?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. Perfect. Let me take you on a journey today. Imagine you wake up one day and everything seems blurry to you, right? Obviously you go visit a doctor and the doctor tells you you are slowly losing your vision. But it happens rapidly. In the next couple of days, everything becomes black. No colors, no light, darkness, absolute darkness. Scary, isn't it? But not really. We are living in 2024 in a world where self-driving cars have been around for quite some time now. Surely there must be a solution. So you look for a solution in the market and you get disappointed because there is no one solution that works on mobility. No one solution that can give you independent mobility. Now, all of you must be thinking, man, that's a sad story. Sure. But it is a real one. This is the story of our founder, Sakshi, and her best friend and support, me. Hi, I'm Yogesh, and I represent Make Sense, where we are trying to change the world as we know it for every differently abled person out there ever, to provide them with full freedom so that they can move independently. Of course, if you cannot move, you cannot live your life. Soon, this is not just Sakshi's stories. We realize that this is the story of 250 million people. Just to put it into context, this is like an entire country like Indonesia, all of them just blind, right? So we dug into it. We did a detailed survey, and we found that 78% of visually impaired, they actually need and want more support. That's again a staggering 200 million people. This is exactly where we come in. With Vision One, our first product to help with independent mobility of visually impaired to take them from point A to point B by using our tech. Sorry. Let's talk about the technology a little bit. So technology-wise, we are using what we call as a 4-way sensor fusion technology. How we make this possible is we use the power of AI with 4-way fusion technology. And along with that, we also take niche data. That is how we are trying to make this possible. Again, just to give you some context, it basically means as each user is onboarded, Our machine learning gets better and better and gives you better and better feedback. This is the same technology that companies like Tesla or Google Maps have been using for years. Without getting into the complexity of the actual product, I'll quickly explain you how this works. This will be worn on 2 ankles. Both of them will communicate with each other. Both of them have different sensors onto each other. They'll communicate with each other, and they'll give haptic feedback on feet. And using a mobile app, it will also give you audio feedback on your phone. We have already completed a successful prototype of this product, and today, funders, we are raising money so that we can make a go-to-market product. By the way, this is our founder, Sakshi. We got this video just yesterday, specifically for every one of you to see. So sure, this product can change lives, yes. But is this even a business? So let's talk about that. We'll approach the US market first, since 2 out of 4 of our founders are based in Miami, Florida. And just to understand the market size, it is 8 million people in just US alone who need such tech, which makes up to $1.8 billion in market size. And the total market size, which is addressable for a company like us, is $8.4 billion. Again, just to give you context, this is still in nascent stage because there is no solution available still. How do we plan to make money? We try to approach the market with a 2-pronged strategy. We approach it both B2B and B2C. In B2B, we have already successfully onboarded these partner organizations, which will be our first set of consumers. And in B2C market, we will be going directly to consumers. Since accessibility is such an important factor for us, we want to make this product as accessible to everyone as possible. So we'll also be entering retail chains like Walmart and online platforms like Amazon. This is the interesting part, how exactly we plan to reach our revenue goals. We, of course, will have a baseline costing to the product, but along with that, we'll also have a subscription, which will only be applicable after 6 or 8 months when the user is comfortable with the device and when it's actually changing their lives, right? This is where we plan to reach in 3 years. With 20,000 K users, again, just to give you context, this is the worst case scenario for us because the market size who needs this now, today, is 8 million people. And with that as well, we'll reach a profit of $8 million. So again, investors, we will be profit generating in just 3 years. Let's talk about the risky part now. So I claim that there is no one solution that does that. And this chart at the back, it really supports my claim that no one competitor can do more than 10 to 20% of what we plan to do with independent mobility. However, there is an interesting case in the market, which basically is Orcam, which is already a $1 billion company. They, of course, not our direct competitors because they also don't work with independent mobility. But this basically just proves that the market is so huge. Now, the interesting part and the important part of the presentation, our founding team. Let's talk about that for a second. First off, our advisors, Mr. Ravi and Mr. Ed. Both of them are very prominent. One is a professor and opens so many R&D doors for us. Second one, Mr. Ed Henkler has been a leader in the blind community who has been working with us directly. Our technical team consists of Harshit and Amit, both of them who are PhDs, one in electrical, one in robotics, with extensive experience in machine learning, deep tech, wearable tech. So safe to say technology side is figured out. On the business end of the spectrum, it's, of course, Sakshi, who is the blind girl who took matter into her own hands and wants to change the world. Along with that, me, I'm the support with her, which we're trying to replace with this automated technology, which is Vision 1. And to the final part of my presentation now, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. A lot of my dear investors maybe are accustomed to funding post-revenue startups, but we are pre-revenue. So why are we here? I'll give you two very important reasons why we are pre-revenue. One, if this technology was available, then I didn't need to come here all the way from Delhi, right? My friend Sakshi would have been using it, and we would have been happy. So this technology itself is in a very nascent stage. Second important factor is this is a big stage. My God, so many people. I just realized, okay. So many people, big stage. Why were we invited and chosen? We were invited because this is important. This will actually change lives. This is, no other startup probably can claim that. You'll ever hear a pitch like that. Again, just to give you context, 200 million people, a country like Indonesia, which can now move. Imagine the impact on the economy we can have. And that's just visually impaired. I haven't even talked about bionic arms, which have been around for 30 odd years. But how many people do you see using bionic arms? No one, because it is not accessible. We want to put this technology in hands of common people. And that's why we request you to come with us. Let's change the world together, and let's make some money out of it. That's my time. I have been Yogesh, and as the name suggests, we make sense. Thank you.
Maza aa gaya. Very good, very good, very good. Listen, he deserves to get funded, right? Yes? So audience ne to de diya. Do you think the investors should give him money like right now? Investors, we have 3,000 people. Can you dare to defy them? But अभी बताता हूँ इस गेम में होगा क्या? Game में ये होगा कि the investors have the opportunity to ask him questions. उसके बाद they will decide how much to bid. Investors, new instruction. After you have gone there, your bids are going to be on paper, of course, so that the audience can see, but also on the WhatsApp group that you have sent. Make sure to type your bid. If your bid is 0, that means you're not bidding. You still have to bid the 0. Very good. Any questions, investors?
Check.
Yes, VC.
So what is the regulatory path to this? What kind of certifications and approvals do you need to get?
So it will be any normal regulatory like your Apple Watch or any wearable, because this is a wearable device. This is not, again, not a medical device. So we don't have to go through the medical regulations. That's figured out. Our lawyers will take care of that.
Hello. So this is a new device which is coming up, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you go about market education? Because that is one of the biggest challenge.
That is an absolutely brilliant question. So Mr. Ed Henkler, like I talked to you about, we have already, by the way, we have letter of intent from some partner organizations, but we will approach the B2B market first. We'll go to blind schools and blind institutions, so they can distribute our product first to the first set of 1,000 or 5,000 consumers. Once they validate, this is a very strong community. Like, for example, just I'm talking about the blind landscape now. It is a very community-driven thing. Along with that, we also plan to do D2C. So we will be creating a lot of education-based content.
But historically, what it has been seen is the first mover has a disadvantage, right? Because you create the market, and then the second, third, X number of player comes in.
That may be the case, but मैं इसके साथ हूँ. Okay, so bas. Next question.
I can address.
Sorry,
Okay.
any other question? Anisha.
Hi, great presentation. Do you have any IP registered?
Sorry, I couldn't
Do you
hear.
have any IP registered?
Not yet. We have talked to our lawyers, and we are filing a provisional patent because our prototype is just ready. Like I saw you, you saw the video. So that was sent yesterday to me, and our product was finalized, I think, 2 weeks ago. So yeah.
I also have a question. For founders, how is ownership divided?
So ownership is divided between all 4 of us. 40% is with Harshit, who had this idea, this life-altering idea, by the way. 35% is with Sakshi, because we want her to be the CEO and the face. Of course, she is not here.
75. आगे number बताओ.
20% is with me, 5% is with Amit.
Got it. Thank you very much. No more questions for now. So I'll explain how this game is played. So all of the investors have with you a whiteboard like this. Oh, by the way, coincidentally, I'm one of those investors and my seat is right there. So what you have to do is you get like 30 to 60 seconds to make up your mind. Every investor will make a bid for how much they want to invest in this startup, and the bids have to be in increment of 1 lakh. So 0 lakh, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, for a maximum of 24 lakhs. If the sum total of the bids made by all the investors at least 24 lakhs, then the startup goes home today with 24 lakhs. Investors, in addition to doing this, because of the tech we have set up, I also want you to message in the WhatsApp group your amount. If you're not bidding, still send the amount as 0. You have 30 seconds to complete this task. क्या लगता है मिलेगा?
मतलब, what do you guys think?
मिलेगा? I'm like, मैं एक इन्वेस्टर के पूछे जाके पकड़ूंगा कि ऐसे कैसे
मिलना तो चाहिए.
But मैं भी इन्वेस्टर हूँ तो मैं भी जरा 10 seconds
Please
ले
take
लेता
your
हूँ.
time. We are changing lives regardless, so I hope.
Reminder investors, other than writing the whiteboard on the TTMMX group, please go and put your bid. You have 10 more seconds. क्या लग रहा है? How do you feel? What's the probability?
Pretty confident. We should, like, yeah.
Lady and gentlemen, lady इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, we only have one lady investor this year. Next year we'll change that. Please hold up your bids for everybody to see. Whoa, Ujjwal, let's see your bid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't see your number. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lakhs. Ooh, 18 lakhs. That's no good, man. I'm so sorry, but these are the rules of the game. I'm very sorry, but I'm sure आपका mission complete होगा. Let us give him a very, very good cheer as he leaves the stage. All the best. Thank you very much. With that, we move to the second startup for today. This is an e-commerce startup called Livebox, Team Livebox. Let's see you on stage. You cannot tell me you don't have a mic. I told you no delays. Livebox, let's see you here. Come on, give him a welcome. आ रहा है उसके और mic लग रही है, but उसको welcome तो दे सकते हैं. There is no mic. Fast. I can't give you mic. My head, mic is fixed. Is it 20? Okay, wait a second. Raja, please, एक मिनट रुक जाओ. I think मैंने एक mistake कर दी. मेरे को लोग बोल रहे हैं कि मेरे को basic calculation नहीं आते. Can everybody please hold up their numbers again? I'm so sorry. I think I have miscalculated. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What is your number? 20. This changes everything. आप आ जाओ वापस stage पे.
This will be audible, no?
So the rule of our game is that if you reach 20, 21, 22 or 23, namely you are short by just a little bit, then the bidding starts again. So investors get another 30 seconds.
So what should we do?
क्या बात है, मजा आ गया यार. अब देखते हैं कंजूस लोग 3-4 लाख और निकालेंगे कि नहीं. So all of you investors, you get to bid again, and when you bid again, you can change the number up or down. If a total of 4 more lakhs get added, it becomes 24 lakh, and this guy is going to change lives. He's going to change the world. He's going to change your fortunes. 30 seconds और सोच लो. कुछ ड्रामेटिक म्यूजिक है तो जरा बजाओ यार, इन्वेस्टर्स को थोड़ी मोटिवेशन देनी है. You don't have a mic. Mic has to be ready on time. चालू है? चालू कर दो, at least get it. Just in case. Investors, in addition to holding the number up, please also send the number on WhatsApp to the group that has been made. Three of our investors have flown here from abroad. आपने तो एयर टिकट ली होगी, कुछ तो किया होगा. So let us now, everybody, raise your numbers again. I'll start counting again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That guy is holding up 24. So that makes it. क्या बात है? Investors who have bid, come on board. Come up, come up, come up. Investors, come here. क्या बात है? मजा आ गया? मजा आया कि नहीं? आ जाओ, आ जाओ, आ जाओ। क्या बात है? This guy, this is the guy who beat 24. Give him a big hand. बढ़िया, मजा आया?
बहुत ज्यादा.
वेरी गुड, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस. ये कौन से बैंक में जाके डिपॉजिट होता है इतना बड़ा चेक? हर टीवी शो पे भी देखते हैं इतना बड़ा चेक आता है. वेरी गुड.
I just want to assure you that we will be changing lives. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this is such a great beginning to the 10th annual TTMM. This is phenomenal. And somebody came and told me कि मेरे को कैलकुलेशन आती नहीं है, 18 नहीं 20 था. Thanks for that. Otherwise ये funding नहीं होती. Thank you very much. Special mention to all of the investors who changed their bids to make this happen. Thank you very much. We move to the second presentation for today, which is by Team Livebox. Come on, Raja.
Hi. So can I begin?
Next.
Yeah. Hi everybody. I'm Raja, founder and CEO of Livebox. So Livebox is basically a live commerce application where customers can watch videos of shopping products, right? Like in terms of sarees, beauty products, ethnic wear, all different kinds of lifestyle products across multiple different Indian languages like Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Marathi, Kannada, all different Indian languages. And they can shop directly from the videos, right? And what you shop from those videos is coming directly from ONDC. So Livebox is basically a buyer app within ONDC, and customers can shop like 60 lakh plus products on ONDC via interactive videos across multiple different Indian languages. So effectively, we are building India's live commerce on ONDC, right? So the problem that we are trying to solve is something like what you see on this image, right? Like this is like you or me or anybody who has gone through, let's say, any of the markets, right, during festival season. Like it could be Dadar market in Bombay or T Nagar in Chennai, or let's say every single village, town and district has like markets. And there are hundreds and thousands of stores which are selling sarees, ethnic wear, all these different sets of products, right? But when you go to e-commerce, right, you will not be finding any of the products that you typically find on, let's say, a Dadar market or a Chickpet market or a T Nagar market, right? That is predominantly because all the products that are being sold there is like low inventory depth and they are not being digitized, right? So technically, if you see, as of 2023, right, we live in an age where like we've been ordering from Swiggy, Zomato, all these different sets of things. But like almost like 66 crore plus Indians have never made an e-commerce transaction as of 2023. That is 75% of India's internet users, which is 85 crore, right? And 99% of India's lifestyle products like sarees, ethnic wear are never online at all. So though we say like all so large in terms of e-commerce and everything, right? There are like 200 crore plus products, which is like somewhere close to 20, 30 times of Myntra, which is never online. So because of that, like somewhere close to 80, say about 75% plus Indians have never shopped because the relevant catalog that they want to shop is never online. And why it is never online? Because the photo shoot cost or digitization cost is 700 to 2,000 bucks, all right? And most of these retailers are like 1 to 3 piece products. They'll not be able to make adequate margin to cover up the photo shoots, right? To solve this two-side problem, one is a customer problem, other is a seller problem. So we have built in Livebox, right? As I've told you, right? So Livebox is basically an interactive live commerce application, right? I mean, like this image is coming again within this, right? But technically, it's a video that's being playing out there, right? Where you can look at, let's say, the video and let's say interact with, let's say, the seller or influencer across multiple different Indian language. You can like, share, follow, comment, all the different sets of things you can do. And you can shop like 60 lakh plus products directly from ONDC. Like for people who don't know about ONDC, ONDC is the largest opportunity currently in India, right? And it's been headed by Mr. Nandan Nilekani itself, right? And with UPI, where currently we are the largest fintech country in the world, similar to that, ONDC would break, let's say, the whole e-commerce, and this would disrupt, let's say, the number of transactions, the kind of coverage that it can bring in, right? And Livebox is currently the first and the only platform which is completely lifestyle and fashion focused within ONDC. And we are the first and the only live/video commerce app within ONDC, right? And not only that, as I've told you earlier, customers can watch videos, they can shop products, and they would get exclusive live deals and discounts only during these live shows. They can make a lot of savings as well, right? So you can shop in your own language, you can discover all these products, right? And you can also shop it from ONDC with live deals and discounts. And for sellers, right? I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah. For sellers, currently the problem is they need to spend, let's say, $700 in terms of photo shoot, right? At Livebox, they don't need to do that. They can directly come to Livebox and they would be able to sell their products, right? And one of the key things is like, so with, let's say, millions of products and videos, right, like the key problem comes in terms of discovery. So Livebox algorithms are built in to understand the intent of the customer within 4 clicks and showcase the most relevant product to customers at every single touch point, right? To do that, we take 2 different sets of intelligence in terms of product intelligence and also user intelligence, which is your product data, your catalog data. And then you have your user data, like when you use Livebox or any application, you would be clicking, scrolling, or doing liking, or doing anything, right? That would be your behavioral data. And then you have demographic data, and then you have transaction data. By taking all these different data points, our AI builds, let's say, an affinity model for every single customer, which changes with every single click done by the customer, which is a reflection of shopping intent of the customer. So based on this powerful AI-driven backend, we would be able to showcase, let's say, the most relevant product to customers at every single point in time and disrupt the whole discovery experience. And for sellers, right, like there are millions and millions of sellers who are not online, Livebox is really a magical solution for you, right? All you need to do is, similar to how you showcase a product in your store, you just need to do that, but you need to turn on Livebox camera, right? And then you need to showcase the product. And that's it, right? What Livebox does is magical. It actually enables you to sell the products without photo shoots, that is one. And the second part is, Livebox can also, let's say, like somebody uploads, let's say, the videos like this, Livebox automatically generate catalog images. It could be a flat lay image, it could be a on-model image. It automatically generates all these things. It also generates metadata in terms of, let's say, color, pattern, title, description, right? All these different sets of parameters. It auto-generates that, and it also auto-lists on ONDC. So any customer can shop directly from the live shows. And for seller, since it is part of ONDC, any customer can also buy the same set of products from, let's say, Paytm, PinCode, Magic Pin. There are 14, 15 different other, let's say, ONDC buyer apps similar to Livebox, right? So it's a huge opportunity. They don't need to maintain, let's say, 11 different marketplaces similar to what they are currently doing. They just come and showcase the product and forget about it. Everything else is taken care of by the technology, and they are being part of ONDC, which is going to be the largest disruption in the country, right? And all these things at an extremely, let's say, 3 to 5% of, let's say, the technical cost that they would be spending, right? And in terms of revenue streams, right, Livebox has 3 key streams of revenue. One is a product digitization fee. Whenever, let's say, we make an image or a metadata, we charge. We are a buyer app and a seller app within ONDC. So we have a buyer app discovery fee and also a seller app fulfillment fee. For 2025, our goal is to reach 1% of India, which is 1 crore plus users, and generate 50 lakh plus orders, and generate, let's say, 100 crores in terms of revenues. So how am I like so confident that we would be able to do that? So we have done that already once in the past. Before ONDC, Livebox is already live as a dropship marketplace, And we have like 236,000 plus users and have generated 25 lakh plus revenues for last year at, let's say, impressive customer acquisition cost and average order value numbers, right? And last but not least, we are also the winners of TAN Seed 4.2, and we have received the award from Honorable CM MK Stalin, right? And we are a team which has like 18 plus years of domain expertise. I'm Raja, alumni from IIM Calcutta, has 10 plus years of experience, and my co-founder Vijay is like part of UT Dollars.
And your best friend. Abhi band ghanti baj gayi. Log, you know, the students hain aade.
Okay.
Students don't like when the teacher is still teaching and the bell has gone off. Come on, stage mein idhar aao. Very good.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for sharing this with us. So एक काम करते हैं, हम investors को छोड़ देते हैं. Last time बहुत उन्होंने हमको tension दी, right? हम लोग सीधा audience के पास जाते हैं. So I'm going to give you two choices क्योंकि multiple choice question, true and false questions हमको school में अच्छे लगते थे, right? So I'll ask you, should we invest in him? You will say yes. And I say, should we not invest in him? You will say yes. दोनों में से एक के लिए. So how many of you would want to invest in him? How many of you would not want to invest in him? क्या बात है? वो बाकी सब लोग मेरे को पैसा देने वाले हैं. मुझे भी चाहिए. Thank you. But एक काम करते हैं, investors, any questions? This is the time to ask your questions or forever hold your peace.
Hey Raja.
Hey Raja.
Hi.
What's the unit economics?
So currently, for every 1 rupee that we are spending, we are making around like 60 buys. It's a negative unit economics. I mean, like negative, it's a total unit economics, right? But at a customer acquisition cost, for every 4 rupees we get a click, for every 6 rupees we get an app install, for every 25 to 30 people who are coming onto the platform, one person makes a transaction. Our CAC is around 120. But we hope that with more returning customers, currently it's around 20% returning customers, with more customers returning onto the platform, the customer lifetime value would get added up, right? And as a drop shipping marketplace, we had a limited catalog. With ONDC, we have like a 250, 500x kind of a catalog, which gives more options for customers to purchase, right? So the CLTV would go up, right? And we have already acquired the customers, right, already. So we believe that currently our unit economics is like negative at like 0.6, right, for every 1 rupee that we spend. But with, let's say, customers returning and we are able to achieve, let's say, unit economics of scale with the ONDC, we believe that it could turn positive. Because at a per order level, we are not losing anything. We are losing it because we are acquiring customers.
क्या बोला मालूम नहीं, लेकिन क्या solid बोला यार. ऐसे दे तो मानना पड़ेगा. I hope the investors were smarter than me. But that was like reading out a spreadsheet. Hiren, what's your question? Yeah, Hiren is trying to make his mic work, so if somebody can magically make it work from there, try to talk. नहीं होगा तो मैं आपको एक mic gift दूंगा. Does anybody else have a mic, working mic, that you can hand him, please? Otherwise, you'll come here and tell me the question, I'll repeat your question.
Hello.
Yeah, there, this mic works.
Yeah, hi Raja. I have two questions.
Okay.
First question is that customer acquisition which you are doing, how much of that you're spending on the advertisement in terms of like purely organic and inorganic? So two different things which I want. Organic, how much you are getting, and inorganic, how much you're getting. That's one. And second, is this model only going to be there in India, or you're planning to do it across the globe?
See, since we are a startup, like not everybody will be aware about, let's say, Livebox at this point in time, right? So in terms of traffic that is coming in, predominantly it comes in via ads, right? Like which is your 80% of the traffic that currently that comes in, right? So Google, Facebook, Instagram, all these different sets of things. And then you also have influencer as a channel, right? Like since influencer is doing the live show, she will be sharing the teaser, trailer and everything. So that actually is like a more lower CAC that we would be able to get. And the last key thing is the brands that we are onboarding. If you are able to get, let's say, Vijay sales, right? And then getting a customer, the customer cannot be a customer of Livebox at this point in time, but he is a customer of Vijay sales. That brand trust would be enough for customer to come on to a live show and buy. So, I mean, like, currently it's 80-20, and we are currently operating in India, right? And provided there are like adequate opportunities, we would be glad to expand across UAE and US, right? So those are the other key areas where Indians are there and they are not getting, let's say, good affordable products. And we believe shipping and everything we have perfected. We can, as long as we have, let's say, marketing budgets, we can expand across, let's say, any geography. And we have a business plan.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have a question. I thought we were done. Okay, Sunil Sharma, new angel investor, so we have to give him a chance.
Yeah.
So how many downloads are currently there on the app?
So
and what is the social media followership right now?
See,
Social profile of the product.
Yeah. So in terms of our website, we have like around like 300,000 plus registered users on the website. Right?
Mobile app, mobile
Yeah,
app.
mobile app, like currently around like 32,000 in terms of app downloads, right? And in terms of social media, Livebox app, it would have a fewer number of followers because we didn't like want to build a community at this point in time. We did not have budget, right? But in terms of Instagram and let's say social media conversion numbers, for every 20 bucks that we spend on, let's say, Instagram advertisement, we get our videos, 1-minute videos reach somewhere close to 60,000 to 4 lakh impressions, right? Which is resulting in somewhere close to 600 to 2,500 people who are coming on to, let's say, the registration link for live show or, let's say, going onto the PDP page. And for every 25 to 33 guys who is coming in, who gets converted. One of the key things in terms of social media, what I found is with, let's say, search, it's a linear growth. You spend 100 bucks on Google, you get same number of leads. But with social media, there is a possibility it can go exponential. Like the same $10 can give me 20 lakh impressions also if the content is great, or it may give me 600 impressions only if the content is bad. With social media, exponential growth is possible.
When you were in school, were you very good in mathematics?
Yeah.
So many numbers, as in I'm drowning in the numbers you have given me, but I hear investors like numbers. Investors, you have 30 seconds to put your bids on the paper as well as on WhatsApp. And in the meanwhile, let's try to guess. Audience, now I'm not asking you whether he should get funded or whether you would fund him. Do you think investors will fund him? Shout yes or no. That drone is out there looking at you. आप जो बोल रहे हो एक commitment है, right? Salman Khan type commitment. The drone is there shooting all of you guys. Investors, 15 more seconds. Bids. Hold up your bids. Okay, so I have 2 here. Hiren, what is your bid? I can't see it. Okay. So you have managed to garner interest of 2 lakh rupees. That guy there, Ujjwal, loves you. Talk to him, he's bid you 2 lakhs, but you're not going home today with money. But we love you a lot. Please give him a very big hand. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Because we wanted to maximize the time you guys get to hear Bhavish Aggarwal today, we started a little late. So today we have only a total of 3 teams, out of which 2 are over. So next की funding करवाएंगे, audience. Next की funding जरूर करवाएंगे. Tomorrow I'll give you 4 teams. But for now, without much more ado, let me call the founders of Team Hurrah. Hurrah! Let's see you here. Team Hurrah! All the best. Come up here. Come up here.
Hello.
Go ahead, start.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashwant. We are from Nagpur. And today we are... excited to present Hurrah to you all. It's the next generation car wash and bike care app that's changing the game for over 5 crore car owners in India.
या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए लाख दुखों की एक दवा है क्यों ना आजमाए काहे घबराए
So currently in India, we have these three ways. Some of us clean the car by ourselves, but it's slow and it takes a lot of time. And most of us, we have a regular car cleaner, but the quality of service is not good. It's bad. And people who are not satisfied with the services, they go to the car washing center, but it's expensive and one has to stand on a long queue. So Hurrah is here to change this, and we are providing fast, better, and affordable services. Hurrah is a full-stack auto care marketplace. Using cutting-edge technology, we bring the full car washing center at your doorstep, literally inside a backpack, in the most affordable and eco-friendly way. So this is Hurrah's Power Kit, and it can do more than 16 plus services on the field at your doorstep. It's IoT-based hardware tech, and we have also registered a utility patent on it. So we provide whole 360-degree solution for auto care at doorstep. Our pricing starts from just 99 rupees, and it goes all over to 4,000 depending on the service. So meet Arushi. She is a Hurrah customer. She is a busy working individual. She is having good disposability. Thus, she cares about her good lifestyle. Also, she cares about good hygiene. She has a regular car cleaner who comes and cleans her car on a regular basis, but still, she prefers a professional cleaning every month because it gives her satisfaction on the hygiene. Also, we make her car experience more enjoyable because we provide more than a wash. So we provide water bottle, air freshener, coatings, tissue box, along with the services. Also, auto care is very safe from the government policies, and auto care can also exist if engine transition changes from BS4 to BS6, even with electric vehicles. So we have three major customer acquisition channels. One, we capture residential customers through specific type of content. B, we capture commercial offices through our Hurrah promoters platform. Also, we cater to the fleet owners, and they get the benefit of multiple vehicle discounts. Also, it helps us to optimize our slot fulfillment.
So we launched our app in less than 14 months ago and have received great traction so far. We have able to get more than 3 lakh downloads and served over 20,000 customers. And we have received over 5,000 reviews for people who love our service. So how can someone join the platform? I want to share a story of Hemant. So Hemant used to work at a Maruti Suzuki center as a trainer detailer and had an unofficial roadside bike washing shop. He found out about Hurrah through YouTube and wanted to start something similar. So there are many micro entrepreneurs like this who want to do something like this. So what they would do is invest 2 to 4 lakhs, and we would provide them kit ownership, a software dashboard that they can manage their last mile service partners. We help them hire the service partners as well, provide them training and confirmed orders from the next day, and we take care of everything from payment to customer care. All they have to worry about is maintaining the availability of the last mile service professional and ensure quality through KPIs. So this is our service partner app. This is the virtual supervisor on the field, which allows them to execute the services according to our standards and SOPs and maintain quality. We are present in more than 30 cities. We have just started entering those cities with an asset-light model, and our focus is now to increase our penetration and supply in all these cities. Our traction so far has been good. Last financial year, we closed 46 lakhs, and this year we will cross more than 5 crores. We are growing 70% every quarter, and we aim to achieve 100 crores in gross revenue by next year by expanding quickly and opening different channels and verticals.
Now introducing the backbone of Hurrah, our stellar team. So our team is experienced, passionate, even resourceful. Leading the team is me. My name is Yashwant Budwani, and I have an interesting background. I started my entrepreneurship journey from my 10th standard only, and I started with a YouTube channel. And for the next 6 years, I gained experience in specializing in product marketing and sales. I worked with various tech companies and brands to promote their products to the market.
Hello again, my name is Harsh. I'm an industrial engineer from Purdue University. I've had 2 startups before that didn't work out to scale at that level. And then I've also done research in automotive sensors and worked at various MNCs. I lead technology and strategy in the company.
And Khalid is our COO. He's having experience in Blue Dart over 2 years, and his operational expertise ensures that Hurrah services are on point on the field. So our vision is, initially we are entering the market with the amazing auto care services that we have today. This will help us to create a strong and trustworthy brands for these very important users who are the car owners. These are the users who have the most disposability in the market. These are the users who make the most in the economy. Thus, it will help us to upsell and cross-sell other products and services in the automotive industry, such as auto insurance to auto accessories. There is a huge opportunity created out of this. Thank you so much for your time.
Excellent, excellent. हमने तो घंटी भी नहीं बजाई. Very good. Congratulations for finishing before time. And I must tell you, your YouTube viewership, I think half of the people are sitting in the audience. They just love you so much. So give them a big cheer again. Audience का attention देख के तो लगता है कि हो जाने वाला है. What do you say? Investment हो जाएगी? Hello. कमाल है. Investors, do you dare to oppose so much of common आम आदमी support? But in any case, questions. First of all, from Siddharth.
So your current model is catering to the more niche customers. Are you also looking for a model which goes lower down the segment and to address the larger fleets of the common man?
Yes. So right now we are expanding our service categories. So we have selected like different itineraries that can solve specific problems for specific users. But with time, we are trying to develop our expansion of services that can range and solve more problems for B2B customers and also for direct residential customers.
So you are open to exploring more segments?
Yeah, initially we started with 8 services, now we have 16, and now also we are increasing our services type to 30. So we keep building on it. Yeah.
Hello. So you mentioned the IoT technology, right? Can you please help me understand that how exactly it is improving the quality of service or experience?
So there are 2 ways in which we monitor quality of service. One is from the IoT-enabled kit. What we do is monitor the kit parameters to track preventive maintenance and also to control the system from our application itself. So that allows us to track battery level and kit level metrics. The other is before and after service images. So we are planning to set up various checks in places. Right now already before and after there is a service image captured, we are building a layer on top to automate the service quality.
Is there an user profile as well on the app? For example, if I am a customer, do I get a user profile with all this data?
You have to add your address and vehicle. You log in with your phone number, and then you can book a service at doorstep.
Do I get this data as well on the app? The IoT data that you're collecting?
So that is internally, that will be tracked by us, and we will provide certain key metrics to our partners. Like let's say if they want to track the chargeability, discharge, how long the kit is online, offline, those kind of things.
All right.
Yeah, hi. I wanted to know what are your unit economics?
So great question. So right now on a service level, if 1,000 rupees is a service, 50 rupees is the cost of labor that goes, 10% is the consumables. We take 15% on every service. The remaining 25% is the margin for the partner who's operating the franchise or the aggregation. And on the kit level, we have an acquisition of 15%, and the consumables and onboarding is 7.5, and our COGS is 33. We sell the kit for 80,000 rupees, and there is a one-time onboarding fee.
And how are you going to deploy these funds?
The funds that we are raising right now will be used to build a team. So we do all our content, tech development, design, everything in-house. So team building, product improvements, and improving our acquisition channels.
Okay, thanks.
If there are no other questions, we will take 30 seconds. One of the things that you guys don't know, by you guys I mean you guys as well as these guys, is that investors are busy talking to each other on WhatsApp. मतलब वो एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हैं. आपको लगता है कि सब clean है, but यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा challenge है. But in any case, give us some music or something, and we are going to show you something very interesting in the next 30 seconds.
This is not working. Let it be. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know, one of the cheating advantages, one of the ways in which I can cheat is that मैं ना जाके सबका आंसर शीट देख के आता हूँ. So मेरे को आपसे पहले मालूम पड़ता है कि क्या होने वाला है. So investors, please raise your bids.
What?
Everyone rated 24.
So even
24. Everyone.
Here's something that has never happened before. We have raised 2.4 crore rupees. 2.4 crore rupees. Audience, give them a very big hand. This is a 10-year record. We have raised 2.4 crore rupees. Audience, give me noise. More noise. 2.4 crore rupees. Yes, keep going. Very good. Congratulations. I need more noise, please. 2.4 crore rupees. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ujjwal, there are 14 investors, 13 are investing. आप अकेले बैठे हो. 1 लाख रुपया डालो और आ जाओ. आ जाओ. We are now at 2.44 crore rupees with Ujjwal's 1 lakh. I'm 2 lakhs, okay, 2.45 crore rupees. This is the biggest number we have ever collected in 10 years. Come on, give yourself a big hand. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at them. How did the audience cheer for you so much? ऐसे कैसे हुआ? Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Thank you. So this is absolutely remarkable. We have had few deals in the last 10 years where all investors bid as they did here, but we have never touched 2 crores. We have barely touched 1 crore on some occasion. So this is fantastic. 2.45 crores in one bid. All of you guys, we are done with the teams for today, but would you like to get this money? Would you like to get this money? Next year, the 11th edition, which will be bigger than the 10th edition, please apply to the E-Summit website, apply for TTMM, and you could get a chance to come here, and this money could be yours. With that, thank you very much. I'm going to hand the mic back to the next host, who will come and introduce our next guest for today. But for today, that was TTMM. Tomorrow, I will be back with 4 more teams, and let us make these investors give crores of rupees again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Give everybody a big hand. Thank you very much. I have to keep continuing? You don't have to host this? एक मिनट ये दो
All right.
Whether it be travel by metro or by bus, make your travel convenient.
All right, everybody. For the guys, आप सब लोगों को घर जाना है.
National
local
Common
शायद
Mobility
लेना
Card.
होगा. But you know who's coming
This
up
card
next?
lets you pay for travel
Any
at all
guesses
transit
who's
systems.
coming up next?
Here's what you should make a
आवाज
note
नहीं आ
of.
रहा यार. हाँ.
All our
Amit Bhadana.
accepted at all NCMC-enabled transit systems.
मैंने तो नाम बोल दिया. I hope वो सच में आ रहा है वरना मुझे जूते पड़ेंगे. But in the meantime, let's जो लोग जा रहे हैं, जिनको ट्रेन पकड़नी है, I understand. जो लोग रुक रहे हैं, great. Please convey my big thank you to your parents क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है मैं जब कॉलेज फेस्ट में आता था, मुझे जल्दी निकलना पड़ता था because you know I had to take a bus and go there. But any which ways, okay? First thing I actually want to know from you guys, ये स्टार्टअप फेस्ट में मजा आया? क्या टाइम हो रहा है? I know time काफी हो गया, but one more time, मजा आया? One more time, put your hands up and tell me, मजा आया? Brilliant, brilliant. So by the time we go and we bring in the next act for the evening, I actually want to go and talk to you guys and find out from you ki how was your experience today. I will come back to the tables here, but first, let me go and talk to the guys. IIT Bombay, what is up? I can't hear you. One more time. IIT Bombay, what is up? You all are dead, right? I'm up. Thank you. But let's get some more energy and let's find out how was the pitch session.
No, actually it was great. I had a lot of fun, and Bhavish Aggarwal sir also like inspired me a lot, and it will definitely help me.
What did he inspire you? Like, what do you want to do?
Okay, so like he obviously started 2 startups. So I actually wanted to ask questions, but unfortunately I did not.
चलो पूछ लो. भावेश नहीं है, that's okay, but ask your question.
Okay, so my question was for him actually, like how to find the right team. Cause मेरे जो दोस्त हैं उनको मैं अभी पेन देता हूँ, वो 5 दिन के बाद पेन देते हैं, right? So उनके अंदर मैं एक फाउंडर या फिर को फाउंडर कैसे ढूंढूं? And the second question I had.
उनको अकाउंट्स टीम में डालो, पैसा सामने वाले को मिलेगा भी नहीं.
And how to find this $1 billion idea, क्योंकि उन्होंने like EV में भी like वो एक startup idea ढूंढा, और उससे पहले like cabs में भी like they had a great idea. So those 2 questions I wanted to ask him, but unfortunately I did not got the chance. Yeah.
Got it. So the first thing you wanted to ask him is how to find the next $1 billion idea. और पूरे दोस्त आपके फुकरे हैं.
How to find the right co-founders.
How to find the right co-founder. Okay, that is an interesting one, right? Something that I know, ठीक है? कितना help करेगा मुझे मालूम नहीं है. The first thing is that you may never know which idea is going to be the next $1 billion idea. So keep exploring, keep talking to people about it. That's one. And the second thing is, there are so many people. What do you want to build? Bolo, we will find a co-founder for you. Tell me, what are you looking to build?
Okay, so actually I'm from a family of jewelers. So like we have a store in Sindhudurga, Maharashtra. So I want to build a Tanishq but online, where you can also like where you can buy jewelers like jewelry.
Jewelry online. So you're looking for a tech help, like tech co-founder? What kind of co-founder are you looking for? क्या skill लेके आना चाहिए?
Yeah, actually, yeah, a person who knows a little bit about coding.
Any coders who want to be involved in jewelry online? Coder? Come here first. Come here. Come here. Coder, come here. So we have 3 coders. You're not a coder. Okay, wait. I'm looking for coders.
Developer but jewelry में नहीं आना.
क्या?
Coder हूँ मैं पर jewelry में नहीं आना.
आपको invite किसने किया भैया? Dev. Okay. Hold on. So Dev, तीन Dev, and you also Dev. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw the guys getting funded a while ago. You're seeing over here, his potential co-founders are right here. Now imagine, it doesn't get better than this, yeah.
We can be anyone's potential co-founders. Just we need a good idea to go with, and we are having the full of the team to work with.
Kya baat hai, kya baat hai. So you have now 3 people to connect and talk to. Create a WhatsApp group and let's get this going. Come on, guys, give it up for them. Give it up for them. Let's talk to a few other guys. Yeah, tell me.
Hello, I am Vikas. I am building a D2C brand. I am already into.
What are you looking for? Let's make this quick.
I am looking for some person who knows the branding and marketing extremely well and who knows how to take the advantage of that tech-enabled marketing person.
Okay, he's looking for a marketing guy in a tech college. Any marketing guys here? Any marketing guys here? Are there any marketing guys here? Koi hai marketing? Come. Put your hands up. Connect with him. Marketing guys, connect with him. There you go. Isn't this amazing? Right? Okay. Wait, hold on. I saw him first. Yeah.
Can we make that 2.46?
I like that. Okay. I don't know, but try and meet me behind. We'll try and figure out something. Yeah.
We are actually co-founders of the company who works like that. We are the potential co-founders of the founder who want to build something. We build them, and we market also. We have the team.
So, आसान भाषा में बोलो.
अरे हम 5 साल एक्सपीरियंस बंदे हैं, हमारे पास पूरी टीम है, आपका सारा काम हम करके देंगे.
वाह, amazing, सारा काम.
When you've achieved what you told that you're going to achieve it, they're going to clap for you.
When there are low and difficult times, especially in the early stages of your business, what will get you through those difficult times will not be the hope of glitz and glamour.
All right, so we finished that side. Let me find out over here. Let's do another matchmaking session over here. Come. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, need a tech co-founder as well.
Need a tech co-founder for
basically a real estate funding platform.
Real estate funding platform coder. Come. Please talk to him. There you go. This is amazing. I'm loving it. Yeah.
I'm looking for an AI/ML developer.
AI/ML developer. AI/ML developer in EdTech. Hold on. AI/ML dev in EdTech. Anybody who's an AI/ML dev in EdTech? I have no idea why you're raising your hand. What do you do? So, will he help? Connect with him. Okay, yeah. Tell me quickly.
So, we are not searching for the founders, but we are having startup with 1.1 CR revenue this year, startup of robotics and technologies. So if you are enthusiastic to learn, you are the co-founders, you can connect without any kind of skills. We are ready to learn together and to boost the market together.
करना क्या चाहते हो? Anybody in robotics and technology? Now let me say, because yeah, what do you want to build? Tell me.
So if any founder is looking for technical help, so I am the one who can build technical products for them. Expertise into
technical guys. I have to go. I'm just waiting for my sign. Give me a sign. Okay, one more time. IIT Bombay, make some noise! I think आपसे ज़्यादा तो मैंने यहाँ पर energy डाला है. So one more time, everybody, make some noise! Okay, brilliant. Let me just find out any update from there. Okay, no update yet. Let's find out. Yeah, tell me. What are you doing?
We are building a startup where we are connecting who want to give sponsorship and who are giving sponsorship. So we are connecting that.
Samajhiya, brands and colleges events for sponsorship. What are you looking for?
Tech co-founder.
Tech co-founder for a brand sponsorship deal. Put your hands up. Haath upar karo. How will they see you? Connect with them. agriculture tech startup connecting farmers to consumers directly. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Semi-edtech co-founder, tech co-founder chahiye? Tech co-founder here.
Looking for an app developer.
There you go. App developers. Please go ahead and connect with them because this is where magic happens. A while ago, all these guys got funded for over, I think, 3 crores odd was the funding amount given right in front of you. And over here, we are going ahead and connecting with multiple. You know what? Guys, everyone can have your attention. How many of them are looking for their next co-founder? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. All the guys who are looking to connect with their next co-founder. Now, in the crowd, identify the other guys raising their hands. Connect with them, talk to them, because that's the best way you could get, you could get to them.
Check. All right, thank you so much.
All right, everybody, thank you. My name is Vaibhav Ali. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys got connected to your potential co-founders. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, with a lot more energy. और आप लोग भी थोड़ा energy बचा के आना, okay? Thank you, everyone.
All right, everybody. I hope it was a great segment. I can see a lot of people who are leaving right now, but trust me, this might be the last session, but it is going to be one of the most interesting, wholesome conversation of the day. So please stick to your seats because we are having the OG content creator, Amit Bhadana, in the house in the next 5 minutes. So please be here. In the next 5 minutes, we'll be starting with this fireside chat with Amit Bhadana. So please don't go anywhere. Thank you. Check. Check. Everybody kindly please settle down. We are starting with Amit Bhadana's fireside chat. In the next 2 minutes, please kindly settle down. Everyone, thank you.
I would say that India has been at the forefront of innovation, and hence it is but natural that the inception of innovation starts from India.
Okay, you should believe on yourself and on your thoughts. Because I always say this, when you're working hard, nobody's going to believe in you. When you've achieved what you told that you're going to achieve it, they're going to clap for you.
When there are low and difficult times, especially in the early stages of your business, what will get you through those difficult times will not be the hope of glitz and glamour. It will be because you genuinely love building and you love the product that you're taking to the world.
With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
You know, there's this really old quote that change is the only constant. So to embrace change and make that a part of your daily routine is to align yourself with change, and that naturally leads to innovation within yourself and the world around you.
स्टार्टअप करने में, बिजनेस करने में टीम बहुत ज़रूरी है. You cannot be a single man army. So very very critical to build a good team. तो साम दाम दंड भेद कुछ भी करके पैसा उठाओ और गाड़ी आगे बढ़ाओ.
I think जुगाड़ कदम कदम पे करना ही पड़ता है, like you know, and that's why I think Indians are the most successful in the world because we can adapt. हम जुगाड़ करना जानते हैं.
Innovation is a culture. Innovation has to be done on a day-to-day basis in everything that you do, right? And you will try to improve net. 1,000 small things will make a big change for a customer.
Lift me up in your branches. We can watch the sunrise. Just a couple of bruised up souls that believe that it was worth one more try. With every star, we are born again.
So first I'll introduce him, then we can have the theme song, and then check. All right, everybody. IIT Bombay, our house the Josh. Welcome to the last but not the least session of day one, where we are having a fireside chat with this OG content creator. And there's a small introduction that I've prepared for him because he has done so many wonderful things that पूरी रात कम पड़ जाएगी उनके बारे में बताने में. But yeah, this man has to be featured on YouTube's 2018 Global Top 10 Videos list, surpassing 10 million subscribers within just 18 months of launching his YouTube channel. The receiver of the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award and the first Indian YouTuber to smash 20 million subscribers. A mimicry maestro, a viral video king, and a content juggernaut. Let's welcome everybody. I need some Josh, I need some energy. Come on, everyone, make some noise. Because we are having the OG of YouTube, Amit Bhadana, everyone in the house.
ज्योति पहले नफरतें, ज्योति पहले गालियां, आज वो है तारीफें, आज वही तालियां. मैंने की है मेहनत, जो देखा मैंने पा लिया. YouTube के थ्रू नया परिवार है बना लिया.
Come on, everyone, make some noise for
बच्चों के
Amit
साथ
Bhadana.
मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया. फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं. मेरे साफ कंटेंट और व्यू जवाब दे जाते हैं. इंस्टाग्राम एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे. जितना भी लगा
Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome, Amit, to IIT Bombay E-Summit 2024, and it's a pleasure to have this conversation with you. Ek bar please zordar taaliya, everybody. Let's welcome Amit with a round of applause. And my name is Amisha. I'll be the moderator of this session. कैसे हैं अमित? कैसा लग रहा है आपको? बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. And we are very very excited to hear from you. Please.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much.
मैंने तो IIT तक ही पढ़ाई की है, पर मुझे IIT ने बुला लिया। थैंक यू सो मच।
आई मीन डेफिनेटली आपने जो काम किया है, जिस तरीके का आपका जो कंटेंट है, उसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। और आपने हर फील्ड को टैप किया है, चाहे एक्टिंग हो, वेब सीरीज हो, चाहे म्यूजिक हो। एंड अभी उसके बारे में हम थोड़ा थोड़ा बात करेंगे, लेकिन ये जानना चाहेंगे कि आपने ये ओवरनाइट सक्सेस तो नहीं है। ऑफ कोर्स लोगों ने आपको बहुत प्यार दिया है, लेकिन मैंने सच में मेहनत की है। लाइक जैसे आपका जो गाना है, उस पर आपने सच में बहुत मेहनत करी है। तो ये आइडिया आया कहाँ से, लाइक वीडियोस बनाने का, थोड़ा बताइए।
ऐसे एज सच कुछ प्लानिंग से नहीं था। मैं जब लो कर रहा था, 2017 में मेरा लो का फाइनल ईयर था, उन्हीं दिनों में मैंने यूट्यूब चैनल बनाया था। उससे पहले मैं छोटी मोटी डबिंग करके फेसबुक पे पोस्ट कर देता था, और ऐसे ही अपने कॉलेज के दोस्तों से कह देता था कि शेयर कर दियो, और देखता भी था उनकी प्रोफाइल जाके कि फिर उन्होंने शेयर किया नहीं, फिर लड़ता भी था कि तूने करी क्यों नहीं, तुझे शेयर करनी चाहिए थी। तो एज सच कुछ प्लानिंग के साथ नहीं हुआ था कि। और सक्सेस का क्या होता है कि मैं अपनी कंप्लीटली अपने आप को अभी सक्सेस नहीं मानता, क्योंकि मैं रोज़ कुछ ना कुछ सीख रहा हूँ, रोज़ कुछ ना कुछ जान रहा हूँ। तो मुझे लगता है कि अभी सक्सेस आने में, और सक्सेस आनी भी नहीं चाहिए, आदमी सीखता रहेगा, चलता रहेगा। वो सक्सेस के सबके अपने अपने अलग अलग मंत्राज हैं। किसी को लगता है कि सिर्फ एक जॉब करके 9 to 5 जॉब करके मैं उसी में मेरी सक्सेस है, कोई सोचता है बिजनेस में मेरी सक्सेस है। कि सबकी सक्सेस की परिभाषा अपने हिसाब से, सबके अपने कंफर्ट जोन के हिसाब से है। जैसे मेरे लिए सक्सेस वो है कि लेगेसी, मैं अपनी जो अगर मैं कुछ लेगेसी क्रिएट कर जाऊं तो मैं उसको अपनी सक्सेस मानूंगा।
Definitely, let's have a round of applause, everybody. What a wonderful answer it was. लेगेसी की आपने अभी बात की है, और आपका जो कंटेंट है उसमें बहुत एक रीजनल टच है, जहाँ से आप आते हैं, और मैं भी यूपी से हूँ, तो एक वो रीजनल टच आता है जब आपकी वीडियोस देखते हैं। तो आपके आने के बाद भी काफ़ी क्रिएटर्स इंस्पायर होते होंगे, तो कैसा लगता है?
बढ़िया है, अच्छा है। मतलब अभी तो कंटेंट का ऐसा है कि अभी तो मुझे लगता है कि बहुत ज़्यादा लोग इन्फ्लुएंसर बन गए हैं। तब जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था 2017 में, तब इतने ज़्यादा ऑप्शंस नहीं थे, इतना कंपटीशन नहीं था। लेकिन अभी बहुत ज़्यादा कंपटीशन है, और बहुत ज़्यादा लोग मतलब इन्फ्लुएंस हो चुके हैं। और इन्फ्लुएंसर हमें ही देख के नहीं, अब हो चुका है ऐसा कि लोगों को लगता है कि ठीक है, रील बना के डाल देते हैं।
चीज़ है, क्योंकि लोगों को भी लगता है कि एक पैसिव इनकम हो जाएगी। तो मैं इस क्वेश्चन पे आना चाहूँगी, अगर आप कंफर्टेबल होंगे तो आप बता सकते हैं, क्योंकि इट्स अ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप समिट एज वेल। तो एक कंटेंट क्रिएटर कितने पैसे कमा लेता है? लाइक अगर आप लोग जानना चाहते हैं ये चीज़? यस, मुझे लगता है अमित बहुत एक सही इंसान है।
मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को देखा है, इनको दूसरों की गर्लफ्रेंड में और बैंक बैलेंस में इंटरेस्ट ज़्यादा ही होता है, तो इनका इंटरेस्ट पूरा बनता है। कंटेंट क्रिएट मतलब डिपेंड करता है कि आप कितने ज़्यादा लगातार कंटेंट डाल रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर आपका रिवेन्यू बहुत डिपेंड करता है कि आप, और फिर आपके किस हिसाब से उस पर व्यूज़ आ रहे हैं, किस हिसाब से चीज़ें चल रही है। ऑब्वियसली एक कंटेंट क्रिएटर के लिए ब्रांड्स आना है ना, सिर्फ यूट्यूब रिवेन्यू, एड रिवेन्यू ही नहीं है, सब कुछ रिवेन्यू, ब्रांड्स आना, इवेंट्स करना, कई चीज़ें होती हैं। इवेंट्स बहुत कम, यूट्यूबर्स काफ़ी कम इवेंट्स होते हैं यूट्यूबर्स के, मोस्टली तो वो ब्रांड्स के थ्रू ही होता है। तो एज सच तो कुछ मतलब इतनी अमाउंट नहीं है, बस हाँ इतना है कि दाल चावल खा लेते हैं।
अच्छा, चलिए ठीक है, आपने माना तो हम बिलीव कर लेते हैं। एक बहुत ही अच्छा एलिमेंट है आपके कंटेंट का, वो म्यूज़िक है। म्यूज़िक में आपको बहुत इंटरेस्ट है, बादशाह इक्का किंग जैसे लोगों के साथ आपका म्यूज़िक लॉन्च हुआ है। तो अभी क्या क्या हमें देखने को मिलेगा? एंड ये म्यूज़िक कंटेंट तक तो चलिए, आपने बताया कि आप फेसबुक पे डबिंग करते थे, आप वीडियोस डालते थे, म्यूज़िक का इंटरेस्ट कहाँ से आया?
म्यूज़िक तो मतलब म्यूज़िक तो सुनता था मैं, बचपन से मैंने काफ़ी म्यूज़िक सुना है मैंने, हर तरह का, चाहे वो बॉलीवुड, हॉलीवुड। अब तो मैं भोजपुरी गाने भी, मुझे मतलब पता नहीं कैसा टेस्ट बढ़िया हो गया मेरा कि मुझे भोजपुरी गाने, उत्तराखंड के गाने, मतलब मैं रीजनल गाने अब बहुत ज़्यादा सुनता हूँ, और पूरा एकदम मज़ा आता है उनको सुन के ना। तो म्यूज़िक का मेरा बचपन से बहुत ज़्यादा था कि मैंने हिप हॉप, अमेरिकन वाला हिप हॉप भी पूरा, टुपाक सब सुना था, और यहाँ पे भी मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा सुना, और बॉलीवुड भी बहुत ज़्यादा सुना है। और म्यूज़िक तो एक ऐसा, क्योंकि मुझे राइटिंग का बहुत था, मैं 7th 8th क्लास में था जब अपने स्कूल में था, तो मैं पोएम लिखा करता था, तो वहीं से मुझे ऐसे था कि लिखने का बड़ा शौक था। तो मैं कुछ एकदम सुनता था, जो मुझे लिखा हुआ बड़ा अच्छा लगता था, तो मैं सर्च किया करता था कि ये इसके लिरिसिस्ट कौन है, इसके म्यूज़िक किसने दिया है, ये गाना कैसे बना है। तो म्यूज़िक का शौक वो थोड़ा सा नेचुरल भी होता है ना आपको, एकदम जिसका म्यूज़िक का। जब मैं 12th क्लास में था तो एक मतलब मुझे स्टूडेंट का किस्सा याद है अपना, कि जब मैं 12वीं क्लास में था तो मैं एक इतना सा आईपॉड लेके आया था, 200 रुपये का आता था वो, उसमें लिमिटेड गाने होते थे। तो उसको कान में लीड लगा के मैं अपनी गली में ऐसे चलता था, मैं मतलब मैं ही हूँ, सब कुछ मैं ही हो रहा हूँ, बिल्कुल ड्रैग मैं ऐसे चला करता था कि भाई साहब मैं गाने वाने सुन रहा हूँ। तो गाने का टेस्ट थोड़ा इस वजह से ज़्यादा रहा कि बचपन से ज़्यादा सुने हैं मैंने गाने।
कि आपको प्रोडक्शन करना है कभी आगे जाके कंटेंट में, अगर आपको लाइक एक स्टेज मिल जाए तो एक म्यूजिक में भी वो करना, और काफ़ी अच्छा करेगा। प्लीज़ ज़ोरदार तालियां। आई मीन यू गाइस आर लिविंग अंडर अ रॉक। अगर आपने गाने नहीं सुने हैं तो प्लीज़ सुनिए, अगर नहीं सुने हैं तो। एक बहुत कंट्रोवर्शियल सवाल यहाँ पूछना चाहूँगी, बिना एक्सप्लिसिट लैंग्वेज यूज़ करे कंटेंट बनाना कितना मुश्किल है? क्योंकि आजकल हम हर यूट्यूबर को देखते हैं कि वो हम फैमिली के साथ नहीं देख सकते हैं वीडियोस। मतलब मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहूँगी, आपकी वीडियोस इतनी होलसम है।
आप ज़्यादा क्यों नहीं बोलना चाहोगे?
क्योंकि मुझे बाकी यूट्यूबर्स का भी इंटरव्यू लेना है, तो इसलिए यू गाइस नो।
नहीं, सबका देखो, सबका अपना, मैं तो ऑडियंस के ऊपर एंड में सब कुछ छोड़ता हूँ कि सबका अपना अपना टेस्ट है। जो लोग गाली देके कंटेंट बनाते भी हैं वो उनका स्टाइल है, जैसे हमारा स्टाइल है। जैसे कि हम सबको खुश नहीं कर सकते, है ना, वैसे ही है सब। किसी को गाली वाला कंटेंट बहुत अच्छा लगता है, किसी को गाली वाला कंटेंट अच्छा नहीं लगता। मेरा तो थोड़ा सा बस रीज़न यही था कि मैं रियल लाइफ में सच में ही ऐसी जगह से आता हूँ जहाँ हम 4 दोस्त बैठ के आपस में सच में गाली नहीं देते। मतलब बहुत कूल माना जाता है कि एक दोस्त दूसरे दोस्त को गाली ना दे तो मज़ा नहीं आता। मेरे साथ वैसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है। मतलब हम आपस में बिल्कुल गाली नहीं देते कि अगर घर में है तो भाई तेरी मम्मी, हमारी आंटी, हमारा वो वाला हिसाब है। तो मैंने ज़्यादा गाली इसलिए रियल लाइफ में भी मैं बहुत कम गाली देता हूँ। तो ये एक रीज़न था। दूसरा मेरा वही जो मैंने आपसे लेगेसी वाली बात की थी कि मुझे थोड़ा सा ऐसे करना था कि जो सबसे ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्ट काम है ना वही करना है। मतलब ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि 10 लोग हैं और 10 को सब एक ही जैसे तोले। मतलब कभी मुझे जैसे एक ना, मैंने एक पॉडकास्ट दिया था तो मुझे किसी ने पॉडकास्ट में पूछा कि यार आपको ना 6 साल हो गए काम करते हुए, 2017 में आपने शुरू किया था, लेकिन हमने कभी ना आपको इररेलेवेंट होते हुए नहीं देखा। मतलब आप हमेशा रेलेवेंट रहे, और सिर्फ अपने कंटेंट की वजह से, ऐसे नहीं कोई कंट्रोवर्सी या किसी को कुछ बोल के या कुछ वैसे करके। तो मैं सोचता हूँ कि ये शायद एक वही लेगेसी और वही वाली बात है कि मुझे वो चीज़ क्रिएट करनी है कि चाहे कुछ हो जाए, मतलब कल को नाम भी खत्म हो जाए तो लोग 10 साल बाद 20 साल बाद ये बात बोले कि यार कैसा भी आदमी था, लेकिन देख ये भी बहुत था कि गाली नहीं देता था अपनी वीडियो में ना। और उस पर टिके रहना बहुत, एक जैसे कहावत है कि बड़ा मुश्किल है बड़े होके बड़े रहना, वो एक अपने आप में बात है। तो मैं उसी की वजह से ऐसे करता हूँ बस।
राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज एवरीबॉडी। आई मीन ये क्वेश्चन जब मुझे पता चला कि मुझे आपसे बात करने का मौका मिलेगा तो मुझे ज़रूर पूछना था। एक और क्वेश्चन जो आपने थोड़ा मेंशन किया, मैं चाहूँगी कि आप थोड़ा खुल के अगर बता पाए। कंट्रोवर्सी से आप हमेशा दूर रहे हैं, मतलब कभी आपका जो काम है, आपकी जो आर्ट है, उसकी वजह से आप जाने गए हैं, म्यूज़िक की वजह से, कंटेंट की वजह से, कंट्रोवर्सी में आप कभी नहीं, ऐसे कैसे रहे आप दूर?
वो आप चाहते हैं मतलब?
नहीं मतलब ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है कि हम चाहते हैं, पर इसका कोई फॉर्मूला है तो हमें बता दीजिए।
नहीं,
मतलब
कुछ फॉर्मूला नहीं है। मैं कॉमर्स का स्टूडेंट रहा और आर्ट मैंने पेश करी, बस इतना ही है। और तो कुछ ऐसा नहीं, मतलब ठीक है, मुझे जितना हो सके थोड़ा सा सादा जीवन और सादगी में रहना पसंद है। मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि नफ़रत देना बहुत आसान है ना, प्यार बहुत मुश्किल है। तो थोड़ा मुश्किल काम करने की ज़्यादा आदत है।
नहीं, ये चीज़ तो है, प्यार तो बिल्कुल देना मुश्किल है और देना भी चाहिए। तो प्यार से याद आया कि यूट्यूब कम्युनिटी में किससे सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार है? लाइक ऐसे कौन भाई हैं आपके जिनको आपको बहुत पसंद है, जिनका कंटेंट आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है?
सभी, मेरे हिसाब से तो सभी बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं।
कोई एक दो नाम अगर आप लेना चाहें तो?
कैरी है, बियोनिक है, बियोनिक की वीडियोस भी अच्छी लगती है मुझे। बाकी सभी अच्छे हैं, सब बहुत अच्छे हैं सीरियसली। सबसे अच्छी बात ही तो ये ना कि सब जीरो से हीरो बने हैं। ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि अगर सबका, जितने भी यूट्यूबर हैं, अगर आप इनको कभी भी, इनका कुछ भी, मतलब वो तो किसी भी फील्ड में है, चाहे वो बिजनेस में, लेकिन मैं क्योंकि कंटेंट क्रिएट करता हूँ तो मुझे उसमें पता है। आप इनकी सबकी पास्ट की अगर हिस्ट्री उठा के देखेंगे तो बिल्कुल सब ने वहाँ से शुरू किया है कि सोच ही नहीं सकते थे। इंटरनेट ने सब कुछ बदल दिया।
बिल्कुल, ये बात तो है। और एक और बात आपने जो मेंशन की थी, बहुत बढ़िया बात, इनसाइट आपने दिया था कि आजकल एक्सेस बहुत है लोगों को, तो हर दूसरा इंसान या हर कोई इन्फ्लुएंसर बनना चाह रहे हैं, इनकम चाहे हो
आप
चाहे
भी रील बना के डालते हो कभी? नहीं।
क्या? हाँ, मैं तो डालती हूँ। मैं मैं डालती हूँ इसी सोच में, क्या पता कभी हम भी दाल पानी वाला खर्चा कर ले अपना रील से। बट नहीं, तो ये चीज़ मुझे आपसे जाननी थी कि तब पहले इतना नहीं था जब आपने स्टार्ट किया था, तो तब कितने चैलेंजेस थे, या फिर वाज इट चैलेंजिंग फैमिली की तरफ से?
अब तो मजाक मस्ती बहुत ज़्यादा थी, अब चैलेंजेस बहुत ज़्यादा हैं। कि मैंने जैसा अभी बताया ना कि बड़े होके बड़े रहना, बड़ा टिकना बड़ा मुश्किल है। अभी चैलेंजेस बहुत ज़्यादा है, फिर एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। जैसे मुझे 2021 के आसपास ये रियलाइज़ हो गया था कि मुझे अभी जो भी कंटेंट बनाना है बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ बनाना है। मुझे कोई भी एक भी ऐसा मजाक नहीं करना, या कोई भी ऐसा रिलीजियस, या जो मैंने कभी किया भी नहीं, लेकिन कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं बोलना जिससे किसी के सेंटिमेंट हर्ट हो। मतलब मैं वैसा इंसान ही नहीं हूँ। अगर मुझे कोई कहता है ना यार मुझे ये चीज़ पसंद ही नहीं है, तो मैं करता ही नहीं हूँ उसके साथ। मतलब मैं ज़बरदस्ती वाला नहीं हूँ कि मैं उसको एक अपने तर्क वितर्क देने लगूँ कि अरे नहीं ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे होता है, या कॉमेडी का तो स्टाइल ही है, या वैसे होता है वैसे नहीं। मैं वैसे नहीं हूँ। तो मुझे अभी ज़्यादा टफ लगता है। तब तो मजाक मस्ती थी, कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट थे, वीडियो बना के डाल दी। पहली बार घर पे भी जब पता लगा था तो घर वाले भी कह रहे थे अरे ये नहीं होगा, कोई और ही होगा। घर वालों को तो इतनी कम उम्मीद थी कि ये कैसे कर सकता है, ये तो हमारे घर का ऐसे ऐसे बच्चा रहा। मतलब बड़ी मेरी, मैं छुपा रुस्तम रहा, उनके सामने मैं बड़ा सीधा था कि भाई सीधा सा लड़का है, चुपचाप कांड कर देता था मैं ज़्यादा, सबके सामने नहीं करता था। तो वैसे रहा। पहले इतने चैलेंजेस नहीं थे, अभी बहुत ज़्यादा चैलेंजेस है। एक्चुअली तब ना माइंड सेट भी इतना अच्छा नहीं था। जब माइंड सेट आपका अच्छा हो जाता है तो आपके ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाती है, और कहीं ना कहीं आप बंध जाते हो। जब आपके अंदर थोड़ा सा आप ऐसे हो ना कि ठीक है चलते जा रहे हो, करते जा रहे हो, तो बहुत ज़्यादा आप इंजॉय भी कर सकते हो काम को। अभी मेरा क्या है कि मैं लिखने को, बनाने को, उस प्रोसेस को बहुत इंजॉय करता हूँ। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं मुझे एक बार फिर ऐसे लगता भी है अभी यार ये काम दे दिया, तो अगला जो काम देना है वो इससे भी अच्छा देना, इससे भी बेटर देना, वैसा रहता है।
ये चीज़ बहुत ही काबिलियत तारीफ है। और बहुत, एक बार प्लीज़ आप सभी को रिक्वेस्ट करूँगी कि प्लीज़ तालियां होनी चाहिए जो हमें इंसाइट्स मिल रहे हैं। बिकॉज यहाँ पे कई सारे ऐसे लोग होंगे, भले आपको कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं बनना है, बट आपके मन में कोई ना कोई ऐसा स्टार्टअप तो आया ही होगा। कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जो इस चीज़ से रिलेटेड हो। तो आखिरी 2 सवाल मेरे होंगे, फिर आपकी तरफ माइक पास ऑन होगा। आप लोग अपने क्वेश्चंस प्लीज़ पूछ सकते हैं, तो प्लीज़ अपने क्वेश्चंस रेडी रखिएगा। तो ये मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगी कि जैसे बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, बच्चों को सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट लगता है कि एक ऑथेंटिसिटी और एक आइडेंटिटी होनी चाहिए अपनी। तो वो एक क्रिएटर में, जब आपने कंटेंट क्रिएशन में आप रहे, तो वो एक आइडेंटिटी ढूंढना मुश्किल था, या फिर वो कैसे ढूंढे इंसान?
एक तो यार ये नाम इतना डिफिकल्ट है ना जो बोला है आपने, इंटरप्रेट क्या है भाई 2-3 दिन तो इसको याद करने में लग जाते हैं, इतना तो डिफिकल्ट है। क्या सवाल था आपका?
मेरा सवाल ये था कि जितने भी यहाँ पे बच्चे हैं जो एक एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहते हैं, एक स्टार्टअप खोलना चाहते हैं, अब जैसे आपकी खुद की एक आइडेंटिटी है, आपके कंटेंट की एक आइडेंटिटी है, तो वो आपने कैसे ढूंढी? उससे हम लोग ये प्रेरणा ले सकते हैं कि जिन्हें स्टार्टअप करना है कि हम अपनी एक आइडेंटिटी कैसे ढूंढ
तो
सकते हैं?
मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि सबकी लाइफ की डेस्टिनी बहुत अलग अलग है, सबकी लाइफ का अपना स्ट्रगल बहुत अलग है, लाइफ का जो दिनचर्या है वो बहुत अलग अलग है। तो सबका डिपेंड करता है कि उसकी लाइफ में किस चीज़ से रिलेटेड एक किक चल रही है। मैंने तो जब यूट्यूब चैनल बनाया था, मुझे तो सिर्फ इतना था ना कि वीडियो बनाएंगे फेमस हो जाएंगे। वो तो जब पैसे भी आए तो मैंने कहा पैसे भी आएंगे, मैंने कहा ये तो और भी ज़्यादा बढ़िया हो गया, चलो पैसे भी आ रहे हैं इसके जरिए। तो सोचा नहीं था बिल्कुल भी ना। हालांकि उसके बाद में जब आप कुछ कर लेते हैं, या कुछ आपकी जब फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन अच्छी हो जाती है, तो आप और ज़्यादा अच्छे बिजनेस, जैसे कि अभी मैं कोई भी कंटेंट क्रिएट करता हूँ, तो जैसे अभी मैंने एसएससी वेब सीरीज़ बनाई, तो उसमें जो कॉस्ट कटिंग भी होती है, या फिर ये भी सोचना कि इनका फेवर ले लेंगे, क्योंकि इमेज की वजह से कहीं ना कहीं लोगों से फेवर बहुत मिल जाते हैं, चाहे वो पुलिस से फेवर मिल जाए, चाहे वो लोकल अथॉरिटी हो, चाहे कितने भी हो, लोगों से फेवर बहुत मिल जाते हैं। तो मैं मानता हूँ कंटेंट क्रिएट करते वक्त भी पैसे को उसको बचाना, वो भी अपने आप में एक बिजनेस मॉड्यूल है, वो भी उसको अपने आप में एक सेट करके रखता है। बाकी यूट्यूब, क्योंकि जितने भी सभी मोस्टली यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स ही हैं, तो स्टूडेंट्स का क्या होता है कि एक लाइफ का फेज़ है, जब वो जैसे अब IIT है, कितने 4 साल का कोर्स होता है, कितने दिन 4 साल होते हैं ना। हाँ 4 साल होते हैं। अब आप उस टाइम पर 4 साल आपको बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाई करनी है, लेकिन उसी के टाइम में आपने देखा कि यार मुझे ना एक कंटेंट भी क्रिएट करना है, मैं कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनूंगा, साथ में मैं ये आईआईटी। लेकिन उसके साथ एक पॉइंट ये भी है कि आप कंटेंट क्रिएट करने के चक्कर में ऐसा ना हो जाए कि वो जो 4 साल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है लाइफ के, जो सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो ना निकल जाएं, वो ना वेस्ट हो जाए पहले। क्योंकि मैं अभी जैसे मैं भी सोचता हूँ कि अगर ये सब इतना बेटर ना होता, इतना अच्छा ना होता, तो मेरी कहीं ना कहीं, मैंने लॉ का एक फाइनल ईयर कर लिया था, मैं कहीं ना कहीं एक इंटर्नशिप कर लेता मतलब वहाँ पे जाके, कोर्ट में जाके। तो मुझे मोस्टली तो यही लगता है कि पहले करियर की तरफ ज़्यादा देखा जाए कि करियर आपका किस तरफ स्विच हो रहा है, मतलब आप दोनों चीज़ें बैलेंस कर लोगे साथ में, तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है।
नहीं, ये बात तो है। और मैं यही पूछने वाली थी कि जो आपकी सीरीज़ है एसएससी, उसमें जो आपका काम करने का जो एक्सपीरियंस रहा, उस पे आप लोगों ने काम किया, बहुत मेहनत से बनाई है। और जिन्होंने नहीं देखी है प्लीज़ जाके देखिएगा, बहुत बेहतरीन सीरीज़ है। उसके बारे में कुछ बताइए, यहाँ पे जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं प्लीज़।
एसएससी तो मतलब आप सभी को पता ही होगा, स्टाफ सिलेक्शन कमीशंस, जो लोग गवर्नमेंट जॉब की तैयारी करते हैं, तो उसके ऊपर था। मैंने एक्चुअली जब मैं कॉलेज में था, जब मैंने कॉलेज पास आउट ही किया था, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी से पढ़ा हूँ मैं, सत्यवती कॉलेज से, तब मैंने पास आउट किया था। तब उस टाइम पे मैंने क्या नाम है, एसएससी की तैयारी की थी। तो जब एसएससी की मैंने तैयारी की थी तो मुझे उस टाइम पता था, क्योंकि अलग अलग जगह से लोग आके दिल्ली में पढ़ाई करते थे, बॉम्बे से, हरियाणा से, एमपी से, राजस्थान से। मैंने कहा ये तो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट होता है, मतलब इतना सब कुछ अपनी फैमिली छोड़ के यहाँ पे लोग तैयारी कर रहे हैं और पता भी नहीं है कल को क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा। तो वही मेरे माइंड में था कि यार कभी ना कभी तो एसएससी के बच्चों का स्ट्रगल दिखाना। लेकिन उसको बनने के बाद, चाहे कोई यूपीएससी का था, एसएससी का था, बैंकिंग था, सब ने वो रिलेट किया, क्योंकि समाओ कहीं ना कहीं स्ट्रगल तो सबका सेम ही है ना। पढ़ाई करने का तरीका, या जो पढ़ाई में फेलियर्स आ रहे हैं, या लाइफ में जो फेलियर्स आ रहे हैं, वो तो कहीं ना कहीं सबके एक जैसे ही हैं। तो वो बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था। मतलब 6 महीने तो उसको लिखने में और उसकी रिसर्च में लगे, और 6 महीने ही उसको शूट होने में, एडिट होने में लगे। तो 1 साल में वो बन के निकला। मेरी लाइफ का सबसे ज़्यादा वो था। और मैंने उसमें 2 कैरेक्टर्स भी प्ले किए थे, कि सबसे पहले मैंने एक कैरेक्टर किया था शिव शंकर चौधरी का, जिसका 90 किलो वजन था। फिर मैंने 20 किलो वजन घटाया था, 70 किलो का वो एक स्टूडेंट प्ले किया था, जो बचपन का उसका शिव था। तो डिफ़िकल्ट टास्क था, लेकिन वही है कि आपको कहीं ना कहीं तो लेवल अप करना ही होगा, क्योंकि आप एक जैसा कंटेंट नहीं बना सकते। 17-18 में मैं बिल्कुल अलग कंटेंट बनाता था, 19-20 में मैंने फिर अलग कंटेंट किया, अभी फिर मैंने फिल्म्स बनाई, सीरीज़ बनाई। तो कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको कंटेंट के साथ उतनी छेड़खानी करनी पड़ेगी, और एक थोड़ा सा लोगों को डिफरेंट डिफरेंट अप्रोच देनी पड़ेगी। तो आप मतलब एसएससी काफ़ी डिफ़िकल्ट था।
इस चीज़ में ये चीज़ तो आपने बहुत अच्छी हाईलाइट की है कि हमें एक्सपेरिमेंट करना चाहिए अपने प्रोडक्ट के साथ, अपनी आर्ट के साथ। इसमें रिस्क कितना है?
रिस्क तो पूरे का पूरा रिस्क है, क्योंकि लोग तो थोड़ी सी देर में ही कह देंगे कि, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं सही बात है कि ऑडियंस को एंड ऑफ द डे एंटरटेनमेंट और अपनी जो उनका टेस्ट है उससे मतलब है कहीं ना कहीं। क्योंकि और ये चीज़ भी गलत हो जाएगी कि मैं लोगों को कहने लगूँ कि यार मैंने देखो 1 साल दिया, मैंने इतना अच्छा कंटेंट बनाया, मैंने इतनी मेहनत करी है, आप लोग उसको समझो, उसको देखो। ऐसे नहीं होता, क्योंकि ऑडियंस को तो एंड ऑफ द डे कनेक्टिविटी से मतलब है, उनको इस चीज़ से मतलब है कि वो उससे कनेक्ट कितना हो पा रहे हैं, तो वो उनके लिए ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो पूरी की पूरी रिस्क है कि लोग 1 मिनट में बोल सकते हैं कि यार पसंद नहीं था, लेकिन फिर वही है, अगर आप वो नहीं करोगे तो फिर क्या, जो आप लगातार करते आ रहे हो वो कहीं ना कहीं आपकी ना तो आर्ट की ग्रोथ करेगा, और ना ही आपको मेंटली वो ग्रोथ करके दे सकता है। ये होता है उसमें।
ये भी आपने बात काफ़ी अच्छी हाईलाइट करी है, क्योंकि इसमें इंस्टेंट हमें जो फीडबैक मिल जाता है उससे भी हम अपने अंदर अपने आगे और एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पे मैं ऑडियंस के क्वेश्चंस लेना चाहूँगी। प्लीज़ यू कैन रेज योर हैंड्स एंड टीम ईसेल इफ यू कैन सर्कुलेट द माइक।
मेरे आगे आगे
हाँ जी, प्लीज़ प्लीज़ प्लीज़। टीम ईसेल, कैन वी हैव द कॉर्डलेस?
हाय भुवन भाई, इधर इधर।
हाँ जी भाई।
सर मैं मेरी टीम के साथ आया हूँ।
ओके।
एंड सब लोग चले गए कि भूख लगी है वगैरह, मैं आपको मिलने के लिए खड़ा हूँ कब से।
थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू भाई,
तो
थैंक यू
सिर्फ
सो
एक
मच।
सेल्फी ले लो मेरे साथ, और कुछ नहीं।
आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ आराम से आराम से आराम से। थैंक यू।
Oh God, this is so cute.
थैंक यू सो मच यार. क्या नाम है आपका? कविश भाई, आपका नाम बड़ा प्यारा है. हाँ,
क्या बात है यार. Somebody got lucky today. Seriously. मैंने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा था आपसे स्टार्टिंग में कमाई को लेके. मुझे लगता है ये असली कमाई होती है, जो प्यार मिलता है. एक बार प्लीज जोरदार तालियां एवरीबॉडी. एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन हम ले रहे हैं ऑडियंस से. प्लीज प्लीज.
यस भाई.
अमित भाई कैसे हो आप?
मैं अच्छा हूँ, आप बताएं.
मैं बिल्कुल बढ़िया. मेरा आपसे ये क्वेश्चन था कि जैसे कि लाइफ में हम जैसे कहते हैं कि हर सारा टाइम एक जैसा नहीं होता. लाइफ में डाउन फेज भी आता है एंड आपने भी जैसे बीच में बताया था कि बीच में एक लो फेज आया था. सो उससे हम एंड आपने कैसे बाउंस बैक करा था वो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ.
यार देखो, मैंने एक तो ना एक चीज़ बड़ी महसूस की है कि मतलब हमने स्टार्टिंग तो कॉमेडी वीडियोस से की थी, है ना. और जैसे ही थोड़ा पैसा और नाम आ गया तो हम सब ज्ञानी बन गए, है ना. अब हम प्रवचन और ज्ञान देने लगे. देखो ऐसा होता है लाइफ में, वैसा होता है. बट हाँ ठीक है, क्योंकि लाइफ में आप जिस चीज़ से शुरुआत करते हो आप वैसे रहते भी नहीं हो. टाइम आपको चेंज करता रहता है भाई. मैं सच बताऊँ ईमानदारी से, मैं हमेशा ना समय को जाने देता हूँ. जैसा भी समय होता है ना मैं उसको जाने देता हूँ. मैं तो अलग ही थॉट पे सोचता हूँ. मैं सोचता हूँ, मैं तो दिन के हिसाब से भी सोचता हूँ. कभी कभी आपका ऐसा कोई दिन होता है ना कि जब आपको लगता है कि अच्छा नहीं जा रहा, सब खराब चल रहा है, तो मैं तो उसको दिन के ऊपर ही सोचता हूँ कि शायद दिन ही अपना नहीं है. क्योंकि लाइफ ऐसे चल ही नहीं सकती जैसे आप चलाना चाह रहे हो ना. मैंने जैसे पहले स्टार्टिंग में ही बोला कि सब कुछ डेस्टिनी है. क्योंकि जो हम कहीं ना कहीं कर्म कर रहे हैं, जो हम कहीं ना कहीं चीज़ें कर रहे हैं, वो हमारी लाइफ में ही आ रही है, वो हमारे साथ ही आ रही है. तो ऐसा तो है नहीं कि यहाँ जितने भी लोग बैठे हैं हम बहुत साफ दिल के बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं. मतलब अलग अलग तरह के हम पाप करके बैठे हैं, अलग अलग तरह की हम चीज़ें करके बैठे हैं. कहीं ना कहीं वो चीज़ों का इम्पैक्ट हमारी लाइफ में होता है, जिसकी वजह से ही लो फेस आता है. पर उन दिनों जब आप हिम्मत नहीं हार रहे हो और कुछ अच्छे कर्म और अच्छी चीज़ों की तरफ आपका ज़्यादा ध्यान है, वो फिर चेंज होता चला जाता है और उसी के हिसाब से फिर दिन बदलते चले जाते हैं. मतलब जैसे ऐसे होता है ना कि माँ का जैसे एक रिश्ता है, माँ के रिश्ते को हमेशा क्यों इतने अव्वल दर्जे पर रखा जाता है कि अगर मतलब माँ खुद रोटी नहीं खाएगी लेकिन अपने बच्चे को वो रोटी देगी. वो कहीं ना माँ के कर्म ही ऐड हो रहे हैं, तभी वो माँ को वो उपाधि मिलती है. तो ये ना सब भाई, ये मेरा सोचना है. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है यार, सब अलग अलग तरीके से सोचते हैं, सबका अलग अलग अपना एक थॉट है. जैसे काफ़ी लोग जैसे इस दुनिया में होते हैं जो ये कहते हैं कि यार हम तो भगवान को ही नहीं मानते हैं. ऐसे होते हैं ना, बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं, है ना. तो मैं तो हमेशा उनसे ही कहता हूँ कि अगर आप यार भगवान को नहीं मानते तो आपने जादू नहीं देखा कि जादू होता क्या है. तो बहुत जादू है इस चीज़ में. तो मैं भाई कर्म और डेस्टिनी को हमेशा मिलाकर चलता हूँ. उसी की वजह से ही हमारा लो फेस आता है. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है भाई कि हम, जब मैं कॉलेज के दिनों में था तो मैं फाइनल ईयर में था, मुझे कुछ पता नहीं लगता था. मैं कॉलेज में जाता था तो बड़ा इनसिक्योर फील करता था अपने आप को देख के ना, लुक वाइज भी. और मुझे कहीं ना कहीं ऐसे लगता था कि यार सबके पास कितना पैसा है, सब गाड़ी से आते हैं. मैं एक पास लेके जाता था, 3-4 मैं बसेस चेंज करता था, जब जाके मैं अपने कॉलेज में पहुंचता था, है ना. और कॉलेज में आप पहुंच गए तो आप शर्ट अगर पहन के गए तो शर्ट, बस से आए हो अब शर्ट पूरी पसीने में हो गई तो आप पहले 10 मिनट जाके तो उसको सुखाते थे कि पहले सूख जाए. नहीं तो क्लास में उर्वशी भी बैठी होगी, वो देखेगी कहाँ से पसीने में होके आ रहा है. पर इन्हें लड़की चाहिए, बस लोंडो को लड़कियां चाहिए, है ना. तो वो चीज़ होती थी, मैं बड़ा उसमें वो करा करता था कि यार ये मतलब क्यों भगवान जी ऐसा क्यों आपने क्यों मतलब मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, मतलब सारा स्ट्रगल मुझे ही क्यों करना है, सारी चीज़ें वो क्यों करनी है. तो उनका ऐसे थोड़ी ना है कि यार तू ये पैदा हो गया, इसको तो अब स्ट्रगल कराना नहीं. हमारे कर्म है, जैसे हम करते जा रहे हैं वैसा ही हमें मिलता जा रहा है. आप देखते हो ना घर में जब आप पापा मम्मी भाई किसी से एक से लड़के जाते हो तो पूरा दिन खराब होता है. है ना। इसलिए मैंने बहुत टाइम पहले एक लाइन लिखी थी कि या तो भगवान के आगे सर झुके या माँ बाप के आगे सर झुके, बाकी कहीं सर नहीं झुकना चाहिए। थैंक यू। तो भाई कर्म करे जाओ, मौज लो, रोज लो, ना मिले तो खोज लो, बस। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच एवरीबॉडी। 2-3 चीज़ें आप बताना चाहूँगी जो मैंने आपकी इंट्रोडक्शन में बताई थी। अगर आप लोग को नहीं पता है कि अमित को दादा साहिब फाल्के अवार्ड भी नवाजा गया है, एक बार प्लीज़ जोरदार तालियां। एंड राम मंदिर का जो इनॉग्रेशन था उसमें यू आर द ओनली यूट्यूबर जिनको इनविटेशन मिला है, आई थिंक इट्स अ बिग डील। तो ये सारी अकम्पलिशमेंट्स, पहले तो मुझे पहली वाली के बारे में बताइए, वो कैसा लगा आपको?
जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम।
हाउ वाज द एक्सपीरियंस?
बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, और मैं तो यकीन ही नहीं होता जब मुझे पहली बार इनविटेशन देने आए थे। तो अब जो 2-3 भाई साहब मेरे साथ बैठे थे, उन्होंने बोला कि आपको आना है, तो मुझे तो बिल्कुल यकीन नहीं था। और उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि हिंदुस्तान से अमित 7,000 लोग ही आ रहे हैं, जिसमें से 5-6 हज़ार लोग तो महंत हैं और शंकराचार्य हैं, वो हैं, और 1,000 लोग हैं जो क्रिकेटर हैं, सेलिब्रिटीज़ हैं, उनमें से हैं, और उनमें से एक आप भी हैं। तो मैं कह रहा था पता नहीं भाई, मैं वही जो मैं भाई को भी बता रहा था कि एंड ऑफ द डे फिर वो कर्म ही है, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ शायद एक ऐसी चीज़ होगी कि जो मैं कर रहा हूँ और जो शायद ऊपर वाले को बहुत पसंद आ रही है, तभी मुझे चुना। मतलब मेरे लिए तो वो ज़िंदगी भर का हो गया ना कि मेरे तो बच्चे भी हो जाएंगे, बच्चे बड़े हो जाएंगे, तो मैं उनके सामने वो तो बहुत फ्लैक्स किया करेंगे, तो मेरे पास फ्लैक्स करने को क्या रहेगा, मैं तो बुढ़ा भी हो जाऊंगा। आप मुझे इंटरव्यू के लिए बुलाओगे भी नहीं यहाँ पे बुढ़े में, कहोगे वो तो बुजुर्ग हो गया। तो मेरे पास फ्लैक्स करने को यही होगा कि बेटा हम राम मंदिर में गए थे, ठीक है ना, ये देखो।
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। आपने जो लेगेसी शुरू करी है, तो आपको हर साल हम बुलाते रहेंगे IIT बॉम्बे, और जहाँ पे भी हम इंटरव्यू करेंगे। और ये सेशन ही इतना मज़ेदार।
मैंने शुरू में ही बताया था कि मैं तो भाई IIT तक ही पढ़ा हूँ। मेरे तो कॉलेज के पीछे, सत्यवती कॉलेज के पीछे ही IIT हुआ करती थी। मैं तो उसका नाम भूल रहा हूँ, अगर किसी को याद है तो मुझे, अरे मैं तो ऐसे फील ले रहा हूँ जैसे दिल्ली में बैठा हूँ, ये बम्बई है। मैं भूल गया था उसका, मैं नाम भूल रहा हूँ यार। अच्छा, क्या ना, सत्यवती कॉलेज के पीछे एक IIT थी बेसिकली, तो वहीं थी। तो एक जैसे कि हमारे साथ का भी एक लड़का ही था, तो वो एक दिन कह रहा कि बड़ा सीरियस होकर कह रहा भाई मैं IIT की तैयारी करनी है। मैंने कहा IIT की तैयारी, तू कैसे IIT की तैयारी? तो अगले दिन फ़ोन कर रहा, कह रहा सॉरी भाई वो IIT है। मैंने कहा अच्छा फिर ठीक है। तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत एक बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि मैं कॉमर्स का स्टूडेंट था, और जब मैं कॉलेज में था तो वो साइंस की स्टूडेंट थी, तो उसने IIT में ही एडमिशन लिया था कहीं पे जाके, और मैं कॉलेज वॉलेज में पढ़ता था। तो वो मुझे वैसे बताती रहती थी कि IIT। अब मैं उसको वीडियो भेजूंगा, देख मैं यहाँ आया हूँ।
क्या बात है। अच्छा, एक दो चीज़ें जो मैं पूछना चाहूँगी यहाँ पे कि एक चीज़ है जो आपके कंटेंट के साथ जुड़ी हुई है, एक वर्ड है होलसम, और लोग क्रिटिसाइज भी करते होंगे। जैसे आजकल एक यूट्यूबर्स में चलन चल रहा है कि एक दूसरे को डिस करना या फिर रोस्ट एक वर्ड है, तो आपके साथ भी होता है ये?
नहीं, मैं तो पता ही नहीं, करता नहीं कोई।
अच्छा, नहीं पता आपको?
नहीं करता नहीं है कोई, पता नहीं क्या डरते
अच्छा, आप
होंगे।
देखते नहीं है, मतलब कोई रोस्ट करता है तो आप उसको
नहीं,
इग्नोर कर देते हैं?
मैं तो जो करते भी हैं वो सब मेरे छोटे भाई हैं। जैसे मैंने कैरी का भी नाम लिया था, तो वो ज़्यादा करता है, तो वो तो छोटा भाई है। अब सब इन जितने भी हैं ये लड़के, सबके साथ तो ये बढ़िया ही कर रहे हैं सबके साथ। मैं छोटे ही भाई हैं। अब मुझे कल को कर भी देंगे, ठीक है, मैं तो हंस लूँगा, बाद में मिल लूँगा।
सो क्यूट। और अगर मान लीजिए, वैसे तो कमेंट्स बहुत होलसम आते हैं, लेकिन कई बार ऐसा कोई फीडबैक आ जाए, जैसे मान लीजिए जो थोड़ा विपरीत हो आपके, जो आपने एक्सपेक्ट ना किया, तो उसको आप कैसे लेते हैं? क्योंकि ये जानना ऐसा ज़रूरी है कि जो भी यहाँ पे मान लीजिए एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं जो बनना चाहते हैं आगे, कंटेंट क्रिएशन में आगे जाना चाहते हैं, प्रोडक्शन में, तो हाउ दे शुड टेक फीडबैक को किस तरह लेना चाहिए, कितना ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है?
ये आपकी एज के ऊपर ही डिपेंड करेगा। मैं सच बताऊं तो कि जब शुरू में वीडियोस बनाता था तो मैं सारे कमेंट्स देखा करता था, कौन कैसे कर रहा है। फिर एक टाइम आ गया कि मैं वही कमेंट पढ़ता हूँ मोस्टली जो मुझे पता रहता है कि कंटेंट से ज़्यादा कंटेंट से रिलेटेड होंगे, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं काम करते करते आपके चाहने वाले इतने आपके करीब हो जाते हैं ना कि अब जैसे मैंने वीडियो डाली, एसएससी का पहला एपिसोड डाला, उस पर पहला कमेंट था कि 5 रुपए की पेप्सी, अमित भाई सेक्सी। अब मैं कह रहा था तू मुझे ये बता ना, डायलॉग वायलॉग है कुछ, मतलब कि कैसे था कैसे, तो क्योंकि जो वो चाहने वाले हैं उनके अंदर का वही प्यार रहेगा, वो मतलब वही कहेंगे गाजर का हलवा है भाई का जलवा है, वो उसी में ही रहेंगे वो हमेशा एक उसी चीज को पकड़ के रखेंगे। अभी मोस्टली तो ऐसे भी 30% 20% तो लोग ऐसे हो जाते हैं जिनको अभी मतलब नहीं है कि कंटेंट क्या आ रहा है, क्योंकि वो आपसे जुड़ गए हैं, आपकी जर्नी से जुड़ गए हैं। तो इसमें मेरा कहना यही है कि स्टार्टिंग में तो सभी पढ़ेंगे, सभी देखेंगे भी और सभी जानेंगे कि हाँ भाई कौन सा कमेंट है कौन नहीं, लेकिन जैसे जैसे टाइम बीतता रहता है कमेंट अपने आप ही कहीं ना कहीं ऐसे होते रहते हैं। जब आपको अपना काम, देखो काम आपको कभी भी दूसरा नहीं बता सकता कोई भी, क्योंकि जब आप शुरू कर रहे हो, शुरू कोई कैसे करता है, हमने कैसे शुरू किया था, कोई भी नहीं था, ना कोई लेफ्ट में था ना कोई राइट में था। अगर आप मेरी 2013-14 के डबिंग वीडियोस उठाकर देख लोगे, आप कहोगे भाई ये अब जब कोविड था तब ना एक बहुत चलन चला था कि कोई भी गाना होता था तो उस गाना कोई और सा है, उस पर किसी और की वो लगा दी। वो मैं 2014 में करता था, 14-15 में करता था वो मैं। अब आप सोचो मतलब कि कैसे कर रहा हूँ वो मैं, फ़ोन से ही एडिट करता था, फ़ोन से ही चीज़ें किया करता था। तो जब आप खुद चले तब आपका किसी ने हाथ नहीं पकड़ा, तो जब आपकी गाड़ी चल चुकी है और आप काम कर रहे हो या करना चाह रहे हो तो भी आपको इतना फीडबैक, कि देखो एक फीडबैक हमेशा होता है, देखो हेट और क्रिटिसिज्म में हमेशा एक फ़र्क होता है। एक इंसान आपसे नफरत कर रहा है और एक आपके सुधार के लिए काम, मैंने कोई काम गलत किया, उसने मुझे कहा कि यार ये काम अच्छा नहीं है, लेकिन अगर मुझे दादा साहब फाल्के अवार्ड मिला और उसने फिर कहा कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेसन्स, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं आपको हेल्थी क्रिटिसिज्म कहता है, लेकिन उसने आपको वहाँ पर भी शुभकामनाएं नहीं दी हैं, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं आपसे जब आपके अच्छे में कुछ नहीं बोल रहा तो वो कहीं ना कहीं बुरे में बोल रहा है, तो वो किसी और दूसरी लाइन पर है। तो मुझे लगता है कमेंट्स का, फीडबैक का इतना इम्पैक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। आपको खुद पता होना चाहिए कि आप जो काम कर रहे हैं वो कितना बेस्ट काम है, वो करते रहना है। क्योंकि मैं सच बताऊं आपको कि कितने लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि जो कुछ नया ट्राई कर रहा होता है या कुछ भी, जिसको लोग ये कह देते हैं कि चल यार ये तो क्रिंज वीडियो है, या किसी भी क्रिएटर को उठाकर, या कोई जो कर रहा भी होता है, आजकल बहुत होता है, कोई डांस कर रहा है, कोई कुछ कर रहा है, मैं कह रहा हूँ वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट टास्क है, ठीक है। वो थोड़ा सा आजकल हो गया है कि हर इंसान को ऐसा लगता है कि एक पॉपुलैरिटी की दौड़ में दौड़ रहा है, चलो पॉपुलर होना है, तो वो रास्ता चुनता है वो। लेकिन सच बता रहा हूँ इसके लिए भी बहुत गट्स चाहिए कि एक वीडियो बना के मतलब कितनी वीडियोस ऐसे होती हैं कि मैं देख लेता हूँ, एक मेरे मौसा जी है, उन्होंने यूट्यूब चैनल बनाया, शॉर्ट्स में नाच रहे, मैं कह रहा वाह मौसा जी वाह। और मौसा जी मिले अलग ही लेवल पे मेरे से बात कर रहे, कह रहे मेरे साथ कोलैब करेगा मैंने कहा मौसा जी किस तरह का कोलैब? कह रहे मैं डांस करूंगा, बस तू पीछे से आके ऐसे कर दियो श्यू। मैंने कहा ठीक है मौसा जी श्यू। मैंने कहा तो इम्पैक्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, आप बस वही है, सुनो सबकी, करो मन की, लेकिन आपके इर्द गिर्द ऐसे लोग होने चाहिए जो आपको अच्छे में भी बता दें, बुरे में भी बता दें, क्योंकि यस मैन तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको खराब कर देगा। जी,
वेरी ट्रू, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन। एक वर्ड आपने यूज़ किया यहाँ पे, कोलैब। तो आजकल कोलैब का भी काफ़ी ट्रेंड चल रहा है, काफ़ी क्रिएटर्स आपस में कोलैब कर रहे हैं, और ऐसा भी पहले दिखाया जा रहा है, या पता नहीं स्क्रिप्टेड होता है क्या होता है, हम तो व्यूवर्स हैं, कि पहले डिस होता है फिर कोलैब होता है, कुछ मतलब देयर इज समथिंग लाइक दैट।
ये आपकी दुनिया बहुत अलग है ये, जिससे मैं वाकिफ नहीं हूँ, मुझे कोई उठ के ना कॉन्टेक्स्ट समझा दे, क्योंकि मेरे तो बिल्कुल ऊपर से, मैं सच में इतना फॉलो नहीं करता डिस कल्चर या किसी का वो भी, क्योंकि मैं दिल्ली से हूँ, हम तो सीधा जा, कोई कुछ कहता है सीधा उठा के ले आते हैं, है ना। कोई डिस विस का डिस की मतलब करना, फिर 2 दिन आप 1-2 दिन लिखेंगे, एडिट करो, बना के डालो वालो, इससे बढ़िया कोई आपको कुछ गलत कह रहा है, एड्रेस पता करके ले आओ, अपना रोटी खाओ, फिर उसके साथ खाना खाओ। मैं भाई ये कह रहा हूँ कि बैठ के खाना वाना खाओ, आप लोग लटवट मत निकालो, डंडे वंडे नहीं, उसके साथ बैठ के फिर खाना खा लो, उसको बोल दो कि अब तूने मेरा नमक खाया, अब मत करियो कुछ भी।
देखिए एक आखिरी सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी।
ये आप 6ठी बार बोल रहे हैं, आपको पता है ना।
नहीं, तो मेरा एक्चुअली मन नहीं भर रहा है, आप बातें इतनी प्यारी कर रहे हैं वीडियोस जैसी आपकी, तो मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा है, लेकिन क्या करें, समय का थोड़ा सा हमारे पास कम समय है थोड़ा। तो एक लास्ट सवाल है पक्का, कि एक कौन सा ऐसा मैसेज है, कौन सी सीख है जो आपने थ्रू आउट अपनी जर्नी सीखी है, जो आप यहाँ पे शेयर करना चाहेंगे और स्टूडेंट्स आपको ज़रूर सुनना चाहेंगे?
ये मैं लास्ट बात कहना चाहूँगा, और ये सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी बात है कि आप कुछ भी कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते। आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आप सब कुछ कंट्रोल करके बैठे हैं या आप सब कुछ चला रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। सब कुछ प्री प्लान्ड है, सब कुछ अपने हिसाब से चल रहा है, बस आप उसमें पार्ट हैं, आप बस उसमें पार्टिसिपेट ले रहे हैं जो भी चल रहा है। यही मेरा एक मैसेज है कि कुछ भी होने पर हिम्मत हारने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है। मतलब कि कुछ नहीं पता कि कल को क्या होगा, क्या नहीं होगा, कैसे नहीं होगा। मतलब ये भी तो एक सोचने वाली बात ही है ना कि मतलब हम कभी IIT के बाहर से जाते थे और आज वहाँ यहाँ पे बैठे हैं, तो ये भी तो अपने आप में ही है ना। तो कल को कुछ नहीं पता ना कि यार क्या है क्या नहीं है। तो आप किसी भी चीज़ को कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश ना करें, कुछ भी कंट्रोल नहीं होता, मतलब सब कुछ चलता रहता है। तो अपना, मैं जैसे शुरू में बोला कि मौज लो, रोज लो, ना मिले तो खोज लो, अपना मज़े उठाओ भाई, आराम से जियो, अच्छे मम्मी पापा का ध्यान रखो, उनकी सेवा करो बढ़िया से, खूब उनका ध्यान रखो, ठीक है। लड़कियों को थोड़ा कम टाइम दो, अपनी दुनिया में मस्त रहो बस।
सच अ इम्पोर्टेंट।
ये लास्ट वाली बात नहीं मानेंगे, बाकी सब मान लेंगे। बाकी तो सब ये करते भी होंगे, कहेंगे नहीं ऐसा नहीं होगा, अगर ऊषा को कम टाइम दे दिया ऊषा ब्लॉक कर देगी।
नहीं, आई थिंक आज के बाद शायद थोड़ा सा प्रभाव पड़ सकता है, बट थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सो मच,
आपने अपना टाइम दिया,
थैंक यू,
बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। आई वुड लाइक
थैंक यू दोस्तों, आप सभी ने समय निकाला उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
टीम ईसेल टू काइंडली फेलिसिटेट मिस्टर अमित बडाना। एक बार प्लीज आप सभी की तालियां चाहेंगे एवरीवन। थैंक यू सो मच अमित फॉर बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ E-Summit 2024. There's a photo of you.
ज्योति पहले नफरतें, ज्योति पहले गालियां, आज वो है तारीफें, आज वही तालियां। मैंने की है मेहनत, जो देखा मैंने पा लिया, YouTube के थ्रू नया परिवार है बना लिया। बच्चों के साथ मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया, फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं। मेरे साफ कंटेंट व्यूज जवाब दे जाते हैं। Instagram एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। जितना भी लगा लो जोर और ना लगा लो, पर ये उगते सूरज को कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। FB इंस्टा एडमिन का बस काम करना बुराई, चंद रुपए लेकर ना दीन ना ईमान, ये वो जो गुमनाम, फिर भी क्या उखाड़ लिया इतने पैसे देकर। ज्योति पहले गालियां, आज वो है तारीफें, आज वही तालियां। मैंने की है मेहनत, जो देखा मैंने पा लिया, YouTube के थ्रू नया परिवार है बना लिया। बच्चों के साथ मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया, फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं। मेरे साफ कंटेंट और व्यूज जवाब दे जाते हैं। Instagram एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। जितना भी लगा लो जोर और ना लगा लो, पर ये उगते सूरज को कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। FB इंस्टा एडमिन का बस काम करना बुराई, चंद रुपए लेकर ना दीन ना ईमान, ये वो जो गुमनाम, फिर भी क्या उखाड़ लिया इतने पैसे देकर। ज्योति पहले नफरतें, ज्योति पहले गालियां, आज वो है तारीफें, आज वही तालियां। मैंने की है मेहनत, जो देखा मैंने पा लिया, YouTube के थ्रू नया परिवार है बना लिया। बच्चों के साथ मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया, फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं। मेरे साफ कंटेंट और व्यूज जवाब दे जाते हैं। Instagram एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। जितना भी लगा लो जोर और ना लगा लो, पर ये उगते सूरज को कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। FB इंस्टा एडमिन का बस काम करना।
Alright everybody, please clear the stage.
करना दीन ना ईमान, ये वो जो गुमनाम, फिर भी क्या उखाड़ लिया इतने पैसे देकर।
Everybody, please clear the stage due to security reasons. Please clear the stage. Thank you so much. We'll escort Mr. Amit Bhadana now. Please, everybody.
YouTube के थ्रू नया परिवार है बना लिया।
बच्चों के साथ मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया, फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं। मेरे साफ कंटेंट और व्यू जवाब दे जाते हैं। इंस्टाग्राम एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। जितना भी लगा लो जोर उतना लगा लो, पर ये उगते सूरज को कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। इंस्टा एडमिन का बस काम करना बुराई, चंद रुपए लेकर ना दीन ना ईमान, ये वो जो गुमनाम, फिर भी क्या उखाड़ लिया इतने पैसे देकर।
ज्योति पहले नफरतें, ज्योति पहले गालियां, आज वो है तारीफें, आज वही तालियां।
All right,
मैंने की है मेहनत।
everyone, please clear the stage. All the students, please clear the stage. Thank you for being a part.
बच्चों के साथ मम्मी पापा को हंसाया, गंद नहीं कंटेंट पारिवारिक बनाया, फिर भी काफी लोग बस गंद ही सराते हैं। मेरे साफ कंटेंट और व्यू जवाब दे जाते हैं। इंस्टाग्राम एडमिन मुझे रोकना है चाहते, पर ये लोग मेरी सोच कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। जितना भी लगा लो जोर उतना लगा लो, पर ये उगते सूरज को कभी रोक नहीं पाएंगे। इंस्टा एडमिन का बस काम करना बुराई, चंद रुपए लेकर ना दीन ना ईमान, ये वो जो गुमनाम, फिर भी क्या उखाड़ लिया इतने पैसे देकर।